There we go. Okay. I wish Start just started them all. Very silly. Very silly it doesn't do. Oh. Right. Great time for me to do my daily. I can't wait. I can't wait to install you. I can't wait to install you into my computer. Little tiny 2 terabyte, whatever. Very excited. Very excited, dude. Okay. No. I'll boot up Scrandle soon. All right. Oh. All right. Well, that. Oh. Just did you enjoy your dinner? Oh, you didn't. No, you did. You did. Oh, okay. Okay. Sure. Sure. There we go. Oh, I know, right? What do you think's gonna happen in 100 Night, Jordan? Gonna solve Gaku's future? Think that might happen? I don't know. It's anyone's guess right now. I know. Really up in the air. Right, I know. Here we just. Oh. Right. Right, I'm gonna slide over to the. There we go. There we go. Had to let me over here, Jorgie. Huh. What was I? Oh. Alright. Alright, George, you're going over by the bed. Right, there we go. Huh. There we go. Uh-huh. Alright, you stay over there. Right. Oh, okay. Right. Oh, I guess. Oh. Right. Man, it is early. It's 8:37. What am I even doing? Okay, what? Alright, I've got that all set up. What is, ew. What was I looking up? Okay. Scrandle all up. No. Yeah, I'll have Scrandle ready to go in a moment. Okay. Right, it's time to Scrandle. I'll Scrandle and start the game. It's been my allotted time. I've put in my hours. Scrandle. And Scrandle won't break my stream. Scrandle works. Let's make Scrandle smaller. There we. Now that's what I'm talking about. Now that's a screen. Yeah, alright. And daily Scrandle. Okay. In the car, we'll be on in a few. Word. I did this stream just for you. Just for you! Alright, but we are Scrandling in the meantime. Sausage or roast potatoes and beef gravy? This is 2 pounds. This is almost 4 pounds. There's no bun. What is with people and having just a sausage, no bun? What's up, bud? Okay. Let me put the BRB up on the screen. The Jorgs has to go pot. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yell split 2. That's it. Oh, Bobby. Oh. Oh my gosh, thank you for the daily check-in and the first Navy chair. Wow. There we go. Alright, I'm back. Randall. Oh wait, this is the bonus round. I would pick the roast potatoes and beef gravy, dude. Let's go. You gotta give me bun. You gotta give me bun. Vegetarian burger or vegan? Oh, dude. Oh, vegetarian burger or vegan loaded fries. I would take the vegan loaded fries. Look at that. That's still sauces and peppers and lettuce. All sorts of good stuff atop some good potatoes. I don't know what's in this vegetarian burger, but not anything delicious looking. That looks gross. Really? People pick the vegetarian burger? Dude, come on. Why are people like this? Vegan tacos. What is with the vegans today? I don't know. What would... the vegan hot dog looks gross. The vegan tacos at least look good. I would go for the vegan tacos. Thank you. God. Alright, vegan... Dude, what is it with today? Everything. Okay. Vegan range. Or vegan chipotle... Oh, dude, the chipotle burger. Yeah, dude. Yeah. It may be vegan, but it looks great. Vegan fish and chips. Vegan veggie loaded fries. Okay, veggie loaded fries means that it still has, yeah, the cheese. It's got the cheese and everything. Dude, the veggie loaded fries. Yeah. Alright, I'm getting it now. Vegan pie and chips or veggie jerk. Dude, everything's veggies. There's no meat this time. Veggie jerk rice and peas or vegan pie and chips. Dude, the veggie jerk rice and peas? Gotta be. Yeah, let's go. I'm understanding. I'm getting in the mind of the vegans now. Veggie dog or veggie burger? Veggie burger. Absolutely. The veggie dog just doesn't have it, alright? Even if it comes with a beer. Even if it comes with a Molson Canadian, it's 16 pounds for this? Nah, veggie. Yeah, dude. Yeah! I knew it, dude. I'm doing great. Oh my god. What? I'm so blown. I've never seen this before. Nothing. There's literally nothing. Or a veggie pizza. Free for fans. Nothing. Nothing is free. Or the veggie... Dude. Would people literally vote this for a joke? I would vote for the veggie pizza. But this is meta. I feel like a lot of people would vote for nothing. A lot of people would vote for nothing. Would I want nothing over a veggie pizza? I just don't know which one I would want. Like, it's got the bread and the tomato sauce, and you could have like a fake vegetarian cheese. Oh, hello, Cully. You did get second. Wow. All right, I'm going with the veggie pizza. There we go. Okay, there were people. There were 29% of the voters were very cheeky. All right, vegan hot dogs or the Beyond sausage. The vegan hot dog actually looks good. This Beyond sausage looks awful. I'm going for the vegan hot dog. Look at all the color on it. This is... Their camera is all smushed, like smudgy and gross and humid. It's got to be the vegan hot dog. Yeah, all right. There we go. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. All right. A Miami veggie burger or a veggie dog. Dude, the Miami veggie burger with wedges, dude. For a £1.60 more? Absolutely. Absolutely. Not even... It's not a cheeky dog. This is a cheeky dog, but the veggie burger, yeah, dude. People want a veggie burger over a vegan bratwurst or vegan turkey and pancetta Christmas pie. Okay, the vegan bratwurst might actually get it. With a tea. Ooh, with kimchi. Oh, with kimchi? Absolutely, dude. Dude, the kimchi got me. Dude, I should have trusted my gut. I should have trusted my gut. The cheeky kimchi got me. Alright. Alright. Alright, that was our... Window capture is gone. Brandel is gone. Nice dailies, thank you. That being said, I should, the next time I do RE9, I will be set. I will be set. Come on. Do the, there we go. Come on. Load it. Come on. Why can you not stabilize? There we go. Look at that. 2 terabyte M2 SSD. We're putting this baby in. Just plug it in now live. Wait, you know what? Well, no, you need a screwdriver. You need a screwdriver. You need the screwdriver to can you plug an SSD into a motherboard while the PC is on? Yours isn't toolless? Yeah, no, it isn't. It's not toolless. It has there is a little screw right there. It needs a screw. Plugged in SSD to power while PC was running. Okay. No, you should not plug an SSD into a motherboard while the PC is on. Only two? Why not more? Because I don't have that kind of money. I don't have that kind of money. Thank you for the daily check-in. But, like, that... Let me just say. Once you start looking at, like, the 4 terabytes, it gets into, like, $600. Or even, like $500 to $600. And I just did not have that money set aside. So I could get this. This was on sale. It was literally almost half off. At the Micro Center, it was like half off. Money? Nobody has money. Just take on... I did. I used my Micro Center credit card. So I did take on some debt. But I only took on a little bit of debt. As opposed to a lot of debt. So... you know, you gotta balance it out sometimes. I forgot that AI took all the storage. Very true. Yeah, it's everything's expensive now. Everything's expensive and everything sucks. How much was it? 2 terabyte M.2 SSD. So this thing says. Can I get it? There we go. It says it was $450. It said it was $450, but it was like over $200 on sale. So, like, and because I used my Micro Center credit card, I got a 5% off thing. So it was close to like around like a little over $250. It was a little over $250. So you know. A little over $250. Easy. Easy. I'm set. I'm good. Yeah. It was, I wasn't happy to spend that much in the first place. Especially since I had been talking So, Final, I'll out myself. I'll out myself bad. Last night, when I was like, I need to go get a new one tomorrow. Like, no matter what. Final sent me a link, and Walmart had their stuff was broken, and or they just had some wild deal where they were selling a 2 terabyte for $124. $124. So I was gonna go buy 4 terabytes. I was gonna buy 4 terabytes, and I was like, oh, I'll just buy it in the morning, since it's like, there's a Walmart that has it that's close to my office. So I'll just buy it and then go get it during my lunch break. Well, I got into my office in the morning, I pulled it up, it was all sold out. It's sold out. It was sold out everywhere. I don't know why I thought that a deal like that would keep going. That was dumb of me. It was very dumb. So, I just had to bite the bullet and spend the usual amount for these things. Also, that 2 terabyte from Western Digital is usually like $370. So it was on a wild deal as well. So it was like $250 off. This was $200 off. I figured it was alright. I said, eh. It is what it is. And I quite literally can't do anything. My computer is so, slow. There is just no way for me to, oh, okay. There's just, no way for me to play, let me get rid of the soon. There we go. There's no way for me to play any game. I could not even play a Chilla's Art indie game. I could not play an indie game about fishing without my whole computer crashing and burning. So I was like, okay, I have to pick something less intensive. 100 line is less intensive. That's where we are right now. That is where we are. All right. 100 line, last defense of Kineme. Yeah. Overall, in today's day and age where everything costs like thousands and thousands of dollars even just to look at, I figured like a $250 hard M2 SSD was it was within price. Also, all the other 2 terabytes at Micro Center were all like $280, $290, $300. Like $300, $400. All of them were insane prices. And I was like, okay, I don't care about getting a Western Digital. I don't need a Corsair. I don't need MSI. I don't need any of these things. I just need it to be an SSD. I will buy whatever. And so I just bought King Spec. So, who knows? Right, let's get going. Alright. Close that window. I went back to my room for a break. Now then, there was really no question on what I was going to do next. I have to find out who Gaku's real killer is. I didn't believe the real killer was one of us. It meant I had to find a way to prove that the killer was someone from outside the school. In any case, if I could prove my innocence, I could regain the trust of the 4 holdouts. I got a Samsung 970 EVO M2 SSD from Amazon for only $130 back in 2023, nearly 3 years ago to the day. Now I'm curious. Did I just, screw myself? I checked all the normal sites. Let's see. Oh yeah, no. I did check all this stuff last night. Wait, dude. Okay. There is a Western Digital that is, dang, it is better. But it wouldn't get... Oh, no, that's... Never mind. That was 1 terabyte. I was about to be like, how is it $200? But yeah, no, okay. Yeah, I'm looking at them here. Alright, yes, if I go to Amazon... and I pull up 2 terabytes. Yeah, so 2 terabytes. $289, $329, $225 for this one. For Crucial. So, yeah. But that one doesn't even get in till, April 1st for free delivery. Oh, wait, no. Okay. Yeah, no, this is just insane. I'm looking at the prices. Yeah, AI has ruined everything. Better, faster. AI really has... Dude, AI has done irreparable things to wanting to build your own computer. It's actually kind of wild. I'm somewhat blown away each time. Either way, that's depressing. This is not. Then they would join the future battles. Guess I should start investigating. I decided it was time to pay everyone a visit and ask questions. Free time! Cool, duh! What is it? There was a box of junk inside this garage. I rummaged through it and found this. Oh my gosh. It's... What was the Zune? It's a Zune. What's that? It's a voice changer. See that patch thing on the tip of the cable? Stick it to your throat and you can use it to freely change your voice to anything you like. That's wild. You can make it go higher, lower, or smooth as butter. Also, if you have a sample voice recording that's long enough, you can make yourself talk with that voice too. Isn't it cool? Sure, but what is it even doing here? I'm wondering when we've had like an audio thing. When would this have come up? Oh, I wouldn't know. Maybe whoever used this place last left it behind? Oh my gosh, you got third! Hello, Sting Rachel, and thank you for the daily check-in.
Huh?
Who would that be? How the heck would I know? How dare you start stream while I'm in the shower? What? Okay. Aren't you, like, in the ocean? Aren't you always in water? I thought you had waterproof everything. So even when you're in the shower, which is another place in the ocean, the stream would just be there. I take my phone in the shower. I take my phone in the shower with me, and I even answer calls and talk to people while I'm in the shower. So you gotta up your game. I've definitely had to talk to Final Fantasy a couple times. Cause he called me while I was in the shower, and I was just like, hello! Yes, I am currently scrub-a-dub-dubbing. Hello, Mofia! Thank you for the daily check-in. I spend enough time on my phone as it is. What if you spent more time? If you spent more time on your phone, just think about how much you could spongle. Is Gaku Coin looking good? Gaku's still dead, so Gaku Coin is done. It's Dunsky's this run. It's only dropping further and further. Now, people are hoping there is a slight surge in Gaku Coin when we find out the killer, because there'll be so much talk about Gaku at that point that everybody will want to buy in, especially as like a remembrance thing, once we've found who the real killer is. So Gaku Coin still has a chance to pop up. We don't know. What are you doing here, Takumi? Oh, right. I told him why I was there. Investigating Gaku's murder, huh? I think you're looking in the wrong place. We don't have anything new to share. Gaku is dead? Oh, Mofia. Oh, Mofia. I'm sorry you had to find out this way. He's dead. He's super dead. Like, seven stab wounds in his chest. Got Gaku Coin. Got Gaku Coin. Got Gaku Coin. Yeah, he's dead. He's done. It's actually kind of wild. We were all fast asleep in our rooms when he died. We couldn't have possibly seen or heard anything or anyone suspicious. Any personal guesses? Like, you know if anyone had a grudge against Gaku? They turned and looked at each other. Takumi... Are you thinking one of us is the killer? No, that's not it. I already told you. The culprit is an outsider who's already escaped outside the wall of fire after killing Gaku. Yeah, that's what I think too. I don't want to be suspicious of anyone anymore. Ain't gonna make that mistake again. 38 stab wounds. Look, bro was stab maxing, alright? He was stab maxing. There's no coming back from it sometimes. He was probably referring to the time when he suspected I was the killer. Yeah, no shit, Takumi. Okay, thanks for sharing your thoughts with me. After saying that, I turned to leave. He's got to figure out how to talk to these people better, because right now he's like, hey, I know we all just suspected me, and we learned that suspecting each other is bad, but who do you think did it? Since Leon is in maintenance, does that mean we'll get apology Leon gems? Yes. Check your email. Check your emails, everybody. Leon coins have been deposited, okay?
Huh?
Kurara and Kyoshka, what are you two doing here? Sorry, my dad decided it was time to have a conversation right after I opened stream. He's telling you about how he is now married to Navy and Final Fantasy. Wild. It's about Sam's Club. The meeting with the dad is about Sam's Club? I can understand. So this is where this Gaku person was killed?
Huh.
I'm at Sam's Club right now. Wow. It was weighing on our minds, and so we came. Don't tell my dad. Everyone here is such a dimwit that it's highly likely they missed a vital piece of evidence or two. Oh, you're here for the same reason I am.
Huh.
Are you investigating the case as well, Sir Takumi? Yeah, do you want to help me out since you're already here? I want to re-examine the scene of the crime. We searched the room together. Found nothing of note. Did you investigate this place immediately after the murder took place? Yeah, before we cleaned Gaku's blood off the floor. But we didn't find any clues that would bring us closer to the identity of the killer then either.
Huh.
How about the murder weapon? Despite our best efforts, we haven't found it yet. It's not in this classroom or anywhere else on school grounds. What about the threatening note scribbled on the digital blackboard? Was it erased? Streamer so Danganronpa pilled his first route is the Danganronpa one. Look, many such cases. Yeah, it was making us uneasy, so... That was a stupid thing to do. We could have used the handwriting to pinpoint the killer. They weren't wrong. By the way, there's something I need to ask you. I asked them what they were doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5. Wow, bro. Wow, are we gonna be like, hey, thanks for joining the school? Did you kill him? Like, Takumi, they already came to the school in the last run. I feel like they came to the school in the last run, and he was, you know, alive. There's literally no reason to have killed Gaku. From these two, at least. Are you suspicious of us? Not really, it's just... I was sleeping in my room at second to last Defense Academy, of course. As was I. In my own room, that is. I cannot believe we're on your list of suspects. Look at me. I'm the very epitome of innocence. Hey, what's with that look? I mean, have you seen yourself? More like the epitome of I've got something to hide. You are talking about my mask, right? Are you telling me to take it off? No, absolutely not. This mask stays on no matter what anybody... Right before she finished her sentence, Kyoshka snatched her mask away, revealing Kurara's face that we've already seen, Route 0. She held the mask up high before throwing it onto the ceiling catwalk. Why? My mask is gone! My mask! Where did you hide it? Kurara kept looking around in a panic. It didn't seem like she noticed Kyoshka had thrown the mask away. Bro, is her mask just gone? Like, come on. I want to know if Tomato Girl turns red. She is turning a bit red, so yeah. Very true. Hello, D-Tripper. Welcome and thank you for the daily check-in. That didn't really matter. What did matter was her exposed face. It's Kurara. What? Oh, no, I was just thinking how you look the same in the other timelines. Bro, no one has looked different in the other timelines. Thank you, I will change the batteries in my smoke detector. Why would I look different? This is the face I was born with. I know what you're trying to say. This face is too cute to be natural, right? But I swear I never did anything to it. Who cares about that? Where's my mask? I feel naked without it. Don't look at me.
Huh.
I believe I just saw Sir Takemaru taking your mask somewhere. That bonehead! Give me my mask back, Takemaru! He dashed out of the classroom, shrieking away. My, her actions are as adorable as her looks. We ought to let her run around like that for a while. Yoshika disappeared after saying that. Now alone in the classroom, I doubted I'd learned anything new by sticking around. I guess I should go too. Alright. Oh, Ava's here! Oh my gosh, dude. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna talk to Ava soon. Alright. Let's go talk to everybody in the rec room. Oh my god, she's adorable. Cute. Yes. Yes. Yoshika with her tomato off is just an absolute cutester. Just cute out of 10. Have you already talked to Ava yet? I have not. I'm saving her for last. I feel like I'll talk to everybody else here. Oh, you know what? The two outliers in this run would be Hiroko and Moko. Moko was dead in Timeline 1, and Hiroko was dead in Timeline 1. So, we'll go from there. What are you guys doing here? At my question, the four of them tensed up and looked at each other. Alright, they all hate me. Nothing in particular. We were just bored, that's all. There are lots of things we can use to relieve our boredom here. After hearing their reply, I informed them that I was investigating Gaku's murder case. They were taken aback. What? Are you out of your mind? Gaku was killed in the early morning on day 5. Almost 20 days have passed since then. Why now? Because you guys said you wouldn't trust me until I sniffed out the real culprit, remember? Does that mean you're suspicious of us? I didn't say that. It's actually much better if I can prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that we're all innocent. The more people we can confirm are innocent, the sooner we can prove that the killer had never been one of us to begin with, right? I see your point, but I'm afraid that will be difficult to accomplish. Why? Nobody from Group 1 has a verifiable alibi. Oh, Group 1 is in the original members of the LDA Special Defense Unit. Whereas Group 2 refers to the 5 members from second to last Defense Academy. Wait, sister dearest, but you and I have ironclad alibis. Because we were sleeping together in the same room? That doesn't hold any water from an objective point of view. It is just as Hiroko said. The testimony of a sibling doesn't count. Miss Amemiya, you're distrustful of us too? Who said that? You're jumping the gun here. What if we looked at possible motives? Motives? Like, is there anyone among you who had something against Gaku? Takumi, are you really expecting someone to say yes to a question like that? Hey, Mofia, there you go. See, this is what he looks like. Hey, there you go. It's our boy! Amogus? No, it's among you. Oh, wait, did she say Did she say Amogus? Mofia, are you seeing how all your Gaku coin is plummeted? It's right here. Among you, yeah, among you. No, it was just implied. So true. Besides, as Mr. Genzaki mentioned just now, Mr. Maruko was killed in the early morning on day 5. At that point, we'd only known each other for 4 days. Hardly enough time to develop a grudge deep enough to stab someone that many times over. Dude, they got his ass. Yeah, they did. Look at, he's just, the Gaku coin just done. And that's the truth. Yeah, I guess. They Kaisered him. Yeah, they did Kaiser him. Face up and Gakuchi-less. Face up Gakuchi-less. Wait, no, face down. Kikuchi up. Maybe next run. That's why I believe there's no point trying to solve this case by looking at motives. Hold Gakusi out. So true. I would never, personally me, I would never get caught with my whole Gakusi out, alright? Wouldn't happen to me. I'm too protective of my Gakusi. That murder was carried out by a lunatic. That's the only way for it to make any sense. Which means the prime suspect would be the craziest lunatic of us all. The man, the myth, the meme himself, Takumi!
Hey!
Why me? A2 brute. Because you killed Mr. Otsuki so easily. Just like that. And without any proof. How many times do I have to explain? He betrayed us in another future and that... I'm so... Okay. If I was anyone else in this school... Okay, like, straight up. If I was anyone else in this school, and Takumi walked into the cafeteria and said, Eito was a bad guy, so I killed him. I think the first thing I would do, without any questions asked, is kill Takumi. I would just kill him. If he actually did kill Eito, and Eito, I mean, if Eito was a bad guy, then, okay, we've killed Takumi, and Eito is also dead. But at that point, it's done. It ends with them. All the wondering about who's evil and who's not, it ends right then and there. Alright? If it was me, and Takumi had walked in and said he killed Eito, bah! I would have killed Takumi. I would have shot him with Ima's with Kako's gun. I would have used Kako's gun, shot him, and then we've been like, alright. If he did it, then we killed the bad guy. If he didn't, oopsie, but it's all over. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta let the Gakusi breathe. Thank you for the hydrate, Cully. MC actually has crazy time-traveling alter egos and killed Gaku in his sleep. Bro, that would be a wild one. Huh. Would you say that to the police? Would that even hold up in a court of law? Huh. I killed him to stop him from carrying out a crime in the future. Does that sound like a good defense to you? It was the same old argument that wasn't worth repeating, so I didn't bother continuing. I simply sighed deeply, shook my head, and left. Like, wow, you guys just don't believe me? Man, I thought we were friends. SMDH. Can't believe this. I would totally believe my time travel friend. Alright.
Huh?
Hey guys, what are you doing here? Listening to the calming sound of running water. Oh. And trying to make ourselves as comfortable as possible. Comfortable, huh? What about you? A good defense. In some cases, it's a last defense. Yeah! Oh, actually, I told them I was investigating Gaku's murder case. Well, that's got nothing to do with us then, right? That Maruko kid was killed here between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Both of us were at number 2 that day. Oh, just in case, number 2 is in second to last Defense Academy. Whole thing's too long to keep repeating, so I shortened it. We've also taken to calling this place number 1. Although its official name is the Last Defense Academy, shortening it to last sounded strange, so we settled on number 1 instead. Got it, thanks for explaining. Hey, are you suspecting us? Of course not. Actually, it's not completely impossible for one of us from number 2 to have done it. What? Any of us could have used the school bus to travel to and from here overnight. Oh, now that you mention it. Bedtime is at 11 p.m. Oh, bedtime's at 11 p.m. Someone could have set off at midnight after everyone else would have fallen asleep. If they had pushed the bus to its limits, it would have taken about 3 hours to get here, putting their time of arrival at around 3 a.m. If they took only 30 minutes to finish the job, they could have left by number 1 by 3:30 a.m. and returned to number 2 at around 6:30 a.m. just before the morning announcement at 7 a.m. Also, someone from number 2 coming here wouldn't have triggered the wall of fire's intruder alert. That's true. Wait, and you're telling me this as members of number 2 yourselves? Oh, sorry for shooting my mouth off like that. Push the bush. What? I mean, sure, we can. It's just, you know, the incident doesn't quite feel as real to me because I've never met the victim. Just in case, I asked them what they were doing between 11 p.m. on day 4 and 7 a.m. on day 5. And as I had expected, their answers were the same. I was sleeping like a log in my room. Me too. Alright. Kiriko and Yugamu? What are you guys doing here? Nothing questionable. I just always feel calmer next to dead bodies. That is extremely questionable if you ask me. I mean, I get it. We've all been there. Whomst amongst us? I do not know why. I do not know why, but I just found myself wanting to come here. Do normal people find themselves wanting to come to a morgue? It's a lot less questionable than coming to the morgue to feel calmer next to dead bodies. I can agree with that. Yugamu put his hand over his mouth and giggled. What about you? I told him that I was investigating Gaku's murder case. I see. You're here to re-examine the corpse. I doubt there's anything new to discover. Yeah, but it wouldn't hurt. With that, I started investigating Gaku's dead body again. I didn't make any new discoveries, just like Hiroko said. It's funny. Specifically because this isn't Danganronpa, there's just nothing. It doesn't even matter. There's a corpse here, it really doesn't matter. Nobody's doing anything about it. We don't investigate the corpse as part of the game. It happens off screen. Well, the cause of death. Hemorrhagic shock. How about the murder weapon? A foot-long blade. The shape of the wound seemed to indicate a kitchen knife of sorts. Found the knife? Not yet. Wait a minute. Why is Yugamu suddenly acting all detective-like? I think he's just intrigued by the dead body, bro. I'm just curious. Don't mind me.
Huh? Oh.
Let me see. You already told us the estimated time of death when we were at second to last Defense Academy. Yes, between 1 and 4 a.m. on day 5. Before you ask, I was sleeping in my room at that time. What about you, Yugamu? What were you doing between the night of day 4 and the morning of day 5? That relevant to the... I'm just trying to cover all the bases. Please. Needless to say, I was in my room at second to last Defense Academy. Period of time. Or perhaps I should say, I was in dreamland, where I was sleeping like the dead. Ah, right. Why do you ask? Because... Are you hesitating to say it out loud? Then I will do so on your behalf. Because you're an assassin, Yugamu. Yes, that is certainly a reason. However, I am much chagrined. I do not revel in meaningless murder. Indiscriminate killing gives personal code. There is always the possibility that Gaku is someone special to you. Impossible. I've never met this Gaku when he was alive. Of course, no evidence to back that statement up. All I can do is plead for you to believe my words. I trust you. I didn't hesitate to answer because I had seen Yugamu and Gaku's relationship in the previous timeline. Dude, taking a shot every time they flash back to Gaku Corpse. Hey, that's one way to make Gaku Coin go up. There was just no way they had met each other before this. His statement about not killing meaninglessly was quite possibly true as well. In the previous timeline, Yugamu never killed any of his allies and never showed any indication that he wanted to. I mean, nobody did in the previous timeline, literally except for Eito. Your trust in me is heartening. He smiled a little as he said that.
Huh?
Well, I guess I'm done here then. Thanks for listening to me. After thanking them, I turned around and left. You know, I just can't find the right seat size for this computer and not yawn. I keep yawning, always and forever. I need to start my streams off with a good old-fashioned Monster Zero Sugar. Takumi, you've regained consciousness. Yeah, though battling you was what caused me to faint in the first place. Sorry about that.
Huh?
You're actually apologizing to me? Why wouldn't I? You saved my life. Ava's the best, chat. Ava is... Oh, wait. Dang, you right. This... No. I forgot, because initially it was going to be a Resident Evil 9 stream. It's not. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Hello, I am finally at my computer. Welcome back, Navy-chan. Just in time, we're talking to Ava. I heard you were really standoffish to the others. That wasn't my intention. I merely said I wouldn't be sharing any information if Takumi wasn't here. Harikite-ko! Thank you. It was pointless asking Ava for information about Gaku's murder case, so I asked her for information about the enemy instead.
Huh?
I'm here now. Tell me everything useful you know. Useful? Yeah, like the enemy's HQ... The enemy HQ's location, invader types, number of troops, your war strategy. Sell out everyone you know. At that, Ava's face suddenly clouded over. I'm sorry, I'm feeling a little unwell. Feigning illness now? Give me a break. Why? What if she actually is feeling not great, Takumi, huh? Huh, you ever think of that, huh? I'm not feigning, it's true. That wasn't what you promised. I came here alone like you asked, okay? Alone? Does it look like there's anyone else with me? No, that's not what I was wondering about. It's just, I never asked you to come alone. All I said was I would talk once Takumi was here. What do you mean? I think she's saying she'll talk to everyone. Bro, I'm losing it with him right now. Whatever it is, I do not think I'm able to talk. Please leave me for now. Ava was clearly feigning illness, but there was nothing I could do to make her talk. Her prison cell was locked. I won't be able to go inside without the key, and it's not like I can force her to spit out the information I wanted, even if I could.
Hey!
This is ridiculous. I cursed and kicked a pebble as I left the courtyard. What a big man you are, Takumi. Oh, damn it. I finished talking with everyone. Sadly, I didn't manage to unearth anything new. While nobody in number 1 had an alibi, they didn't have any motive either. Oh god, please stop yawning me. Nothing's changed either, but the 5 new members from number 2. I realized any one of them could have been the culprit. They could have taken the school bus to and from number 1 and number 2 overnight. They could also enter without triggering the alarm. All this investigation had done was throw more names onto the suspect list. The murder weapon was still missing, and the killer left no trace at the scene of the crime. Stop yawning, streamer. You have to hold out. I just got here. It's not my fault. Everything's lifted. I've lifted my monitor is way up. I had my chair a little down, so I'm like looking up to the screen. I don't know what it is. In short, there are 0 clues to go on. How do I even continue the investigation like this? Oh my gosh, I gotta check the batteries on my smoke detector. Alright, I will. I sighed and collapsed in the bed. Awaken! Awaken! Harikite-ko! Thank you. The day drew to a close and night slowly took over. Oh my gosh. I will hydrate. Thank you.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Dink Oida. I dank so much Oida today. It like I was double fisting my drinks. I had Oida and I had my Monster Energy drink this morning. It's 0 sugar, don't worry, chat. But I was like, oh man, it was like I was so hydrated today.
Well then, good night.
Sirie's carefree voice faded away into the darkness, only to be slowly taken over by a cold silence. It was in that silence that I found myself heading to a certain place. The courtyard. You gonna apologize for kicking pebbles? Where Ava was being held. I went closer to her cage and stopped just in front of it. Eat Woim. I'm too busy. I can't. If I eat the Woims, how am I supposed to pay Mofia? Takumi? Is something wrong? You look very tired. I'm not. You're just imagining things. Well then, why are you here? When Shoma was bringing food to me, he told me about Gaku. He also shared a lot of other things with me. I'm aware of your current predicament. I like that Shoma is still taking care of her. You know, say what you will about Shoma. But, you know, he takes care of a friend. Infinite... Eat half Woim and it grows new Woim. Infinite Woim hack. Dang, so true. Or if I just keep slicing the Woims in half, I just keep doing that until I have infinity Woims. Like, first couple Woims, nothing. But by the time I get to, like, Woim 1000, cut all 1000 in half, 2000 Woims. 4,000 Woims. 8,000 Woims. You mustn't lie to yourself, Takumi.
Huh?
What? The truth is, I think the killer is among the 12 of you, right? No, I don't. Please, you can be honest with me. I won't tell anyone. I'm the only one you can remove as a suspect because I only arrived here 3 days ago. It's literally impossible for me to have killed Gaku. If I had managed to slip in somehow without triggering the alarm, I wouldn't have stopped at Gaku. In short, I'm the only one in this school that you can trust right now. Wow, she makes a good point. I would tell her all of my secrets. Cut 2 Woim in half for more Woim. Doubled the Woim. Dang. It's not even a Woim's day. You've come here because deep inside, you know that too. Am I wrong? You may be right. I may be crazy, but it just may be a lunatic you're looking for. The words spilled out of my mouth before I could stop myself. Couldn't even be sure if I had meant what I said. If anything happened to Ava, I would kill everyone in this chat and myself. So relatable. You and I are the same, Takumi. I don't trust my allies either. Especially not Veshness. Why's that? That battle 3 days ago, she was supposed to send reinforcements for me. But they never came. She was using me as bait. Bait. She nodded and continued talking. She should have seen me being caught from where she was located. But she didn't do anything. Because that was her plan all along. Wait a minute. I thought Veshness was dead. That is what everyone seems to believe. But really true? I am of the opinion she's still alive somewhere out there. Takumi, here's the straight truth. There's a bomb inside my body. Oh, I think we know she's the bomb. I think we know she's got an explosive body. The detonator is on a joint on my left hand pinky finger. Moving it in a particular motion triggers an explosion. Anyone standing within a 25-yard radius at that time will be blown to smithereens. Is that... There's no way that's true. Please, relax. Don't intend on going through with it. If I did, I would have done it a long time ago. Sean Evans asking me if I'd eat the bomb. if you were doing today's Scrandle, you would have had to eat the bomb on a vegan chicken wing. Every single one of the things in today's well, all 19 of the 20 options were all vegan or vegetarian, except for one. That was nothing. There was a nothing. This is the first time I've ever seen a nothing in Scrandle. Anyway, Veshnes ordered me to do this. You get caught, blow yourself up in front of everyone in the Special Defense Unit. I was not to humiliate myself by becoming a prisoner of war. But you didn't do that. My orders were to detonate in front of everyone. Nothing is vegan. That is true. That is true. Like, this right here in my hands, very vegan. This right here, this right here, this. Vegan. If I stretch it out, still vegan. That's vegan, right in there. Yeah. I didn't detonate the bomb when you apprehended me because the other 4 members were on the rooftop. I get it now. That's why you wouldn't offer any intel until I came. Ava needs help with her cortisol levels. We just gotta get Tachyon on the case. But you came alone, which defeated the purpose of the request. You were all supposed to come together. That was Veshnes's plan, huh? Yes. To allow you to capture me before detonating, taking out everyone in one fell swoop. That's why you didn't send reinforcement. Ava clenched her jaw and lowered her head, her eyes brimming with tears. Okay, I understand the situation better now, but why are you sharing this top-secret plan with me? I wasn't lying when I said I was feeling unwell this afternoon. It was bothering me that much. I had to choose between lying to you and eventually killing everyone here, or telling you the truth and joining your side. The weight of that decision made me feel so ill. But in the end, you decided to side with me. Yeah, because I could never betray someone who saved my life. One more thing. Your eyes. I look into them, sense something familiar. Something familiar? Solitude. Wells within you. Those lonely eyes were what drew my heart to you. Yo, she's in love. Her words weighed heavily on me. Felt like something I was trying desperately to keep hidden had been forcefully exposed. Yet instead of panicking, felt a strange sense of relief deep inside. I may have been unknowingly putting a barrier between myself and the others because of my suspicions. Someone better tell Shoma. No. It's time, chat. We're gonna have to NTR Shoma. Nothing I can do about it. It truly felt like Ava was the only one I could open up to, because she was the only one I could say with absolute certainty didn't kill Gaku. By the way, you going to ask me about our army? Nah, I'm not in the mood for that right now. I don't want enemy secrets, invader intel. I just wanted someone to talk to. I feel better. Good night. I probably wouldn't remember anything anyway. Then, may I ask for a favor? Go on. Please, return my mask to me. Your mask? The mask I was wearing on the battlefield. My people highly value our masks. We're a lot like Kyoshka's. We consider them as a part of us. Without it, I feel exposed. Oh my gosh, she's basically naked in front of us. Fine, your mask, right? Yes, thank you so much. I feel like we should inspect the mask first and make sure that there's nothing in it that would, like, be detrimental, like a radio or something. After leaving Ava, I went back to my room. I had mixed feelings about our conversation. A chaotic mix of slight relief, intense guilt, and great confusion.
Hey!
Ah! With a loud cry, I jumped into bed and resigned myself to a sleepless night ahead. Day 25. Alright. That's alright. Let's go. Give it up. Give it up for day 25.
Out of troops. Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 25th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
I can do that.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
If I was Takumi, I would have to check under my bed every night before I went to sleep. Oh, well, Ato's not here anymore. When we do another Ato run, when we do a run where Ato's alive, every single night we'll check under the bed. Be like, Mommy, can you check under the bed for any Atos? After waking up to the usual morning announcement, I walked out of my room straight into Tsubasa. I'd still be paranoid. I mean, I wouldn't be. If I know that only one person is hiding under my bed, I'm not gonna think two people are doing that. That's just wild. That's just nah. Morning, Takumi. Heading to breakfast? Yeah. Hey, can I ask you something? You're just built different. Maybe I want someone else to be under my bed. What is it? You know what happened to Ava's mask? Ava's mask? Yeah, that thing she was wearing on the battlefield before she revealed her true face. To be fair, Ray thinks everyone is secretly evil. Not evil, she just thinks they're sus. That's true. Oh, wait, never mind, I was wrong. Oh my gosh. Oh, that? It's being kept somewhere in the garage. Tsubasa seems sus right now? How dare you? How dare you believe that the owner and CEO of Cracker Barrel could be behind misdeeds? Great, thanks. I'll go grab it later. Immediately after saying that, the door to the stairwell flung open, and Kyoshka came charging over. She quickly ran over to us with a strained look on her face and said,
Huh?
Something disturbing has been discovered in the classroom on the first floor. Something? Disturbing? You must come immediately. Everyone is already on their way. Oh no. I followed Tsubasa and Kyoshka to the classroom on the first floor, dashing inside upon arrival. Is Gaku dead again? Wow. Okay, so this is different. Let's play a killing game. This one is probably Darumi. This was just Darumi. She's just being silly. Who will it be? Nobody. It was just more writing in red. What? No way. Not again. There's a repeat of day 4. Somebody had used red spray paint to write something on the digital blackboard again. The only difference was the content of the text. This time it said, let's play a killing game. Who found it first? Was I. Upon discovering this foul scene, I immediately set off to inform everybody of it. What were you doing here in the first place? Yes, well, I had wished to retrieve Lady Kurara's mask before breakfast. It had been left on the ceiling catwalk since you flung it there yesterday? Kyoshka, you shall pay for this later! Kurara was already wearing her mask. Must have retrieved it before the rest of us came running in. Who would write something like this? Guys, it was Darumi. Come on. Isn't it obvious? It's the same bastard who wrote the last threat. The same one who killed Gaku. Are you sure? The handwriting seems a little different. My dear sister's sharp perception pierces through everything. So somebody else wrote this? Ooh. Wait, could it be Ava? Guys. No, I don't think that's possible. When I delivered breakfast to her just now, her cage was properly locked. Who has the key? I do. It's the only copy in existence. Also, there is a special IC chip embedded inside that makes it impossible to duplicate. We can think about the author later. I'm more curious what this killing game is supposed to refer to. Which part of killing game is so hard to understand? It's a game where you kill or be killed. Guys, she's like the only one that's excited. Guys, it still doesn't make sense. Who plays? What are the rules? Where? How? When? Why? Message 2's calligraphy not so good. Right, exactly. Which is why I think I think Darumi just did this because she's feeling away. Suddenly, Shoma raised his voice. Everybody, look! There's something on the teacher's desk. This looks like a tape recorder. Oh my gosh, Tsubasa has a voice changer. She talked about the voice changer yesterday. So whatever's on this tape recording is somebody else's voice. Whoever's voice is on it is not the real person. I guess we should listen to it. I pressed play and an eerie-sounding voice came out of the recorder.
The game has officially begun.
Okay.
Like the blackboard says, let's all play a killing game together. The name of this game is The Invader Hunt.
Takemaru? Yeah, I also forgot the name of the shirtless dude, but he's sus too. Takemaru could never be sus. You could never make me believe he's sus. The message continued. Anyone willing to participate should gather in the Leisure Lounge at 7 p.m. No, that's a Pokemon, I think. Oh, so true. I caught a Takemaru the other day. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. That is all. Those eerie words, the voice stopped. Silence prevailed. We could have heard a pin drop. We were all frowning. No, not everybody's frowning. Nobody said anything. The last note hadn't been a prank. Tsirei was destroyed and Gaku was murdered. This note could have been written by the same person. Last words especially kept echoing loudly in my mind. All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. By the way, Kako, you mentioned something about the handwriting of this message being different from the last. Maybe the culprit deliberately changed it. We should keep that possibility in mind. He's sus for not realizing the handwriting is obviously different and insisting they must be the same person. I agree. We gotta put Takumi down. We gotta kill him. We gotta kill this guy, chat. Oh yeah, Toge Damaru is sus. Toge Damaru. Toge Damaru. Toge Damaru. Toge Imaru. Too soon to be jumping to conclusions about two different culprits when the MO's the same. So, Gaku's murderers on the move again? Basically, this could be from the same person who killed Gaku. Guys, I literally think this is just Darumi trying to raise everyone's spirits and, like, have us all join together and be friends. This is just her idea of a fun activity. If so, we might be able to find their true identity by joining the game. That option came with major risks. The monster who destroyed Tsirei and slaughtered Gaku is behind it after all. Join the game despite the risks, try to keep everyone as safe as possible. We had until 7 p.m. to decide what to do, but it didn't seem prudent to delay our decision until the last minute. We had to stay united, all of us. For that to happen, I had to clearly express my opinion on the matter first, as team leader. What was our best option? Should we join the game or ignore it completely? I felt long and hard about what to say. Then I made my decision. Decide your future! Decide your destiny, there we go. Join the invader hunt? I mean, yeah, I'm gonna join it. Because this is just Darumi. This is just Darumi who's doing this. So we'll do this. It's just a fun romp. It's your future.
I think I'm going to join the game.
If ye could change ye fate. Feeling determined, I voiced my intention to participate. Will you all join me in this invader hunt? Oh, no. Have you lost your mind, Mr. Sumino? Participating in a shading game like this would make us just like Mr. Maruko. Jumping into the fire and getting stabbed for it. We might end up getting slaughtered just like Gaku. Change your feet? Call that Karo and Nozomi transition? I know it could be dangerous, but I think ignoring the invitation would be even more dangerous. We ought to accept despite the risk. Hey, Takumi! Let's think about this rationally. Who knows what kind of monster is behind this? Anything could happen if we join some insane game like this, man.
Hey!
I more than understand the risks of participating, but I still want to know. I want to know who killed Gaku. I want to know who put us in this situation. I thought things would be different without Eito secretly manipulating us, but apparently, it's wrong. You picked the Mant route, BT Dubs? Nice. We're racing. We're racing. Someone had destroyed Sirei. Yeah, we're doing a Mant stream, a secret Mant stream anyways. We killed Gaku, all in the space of one night. Have fun exploring 24/7. Oh my god. Gaku's death plunged us all into paranoia, and we haven't been able to come together since. Who could possibly be doing this? Everyone, please, I'm begging you. Even if just this once, go along with me. Please join the game with me. I bowed my head while shouting my pleas, trying to show them how serious I was. But I didn't get the reaction I was hoping for. Sorry, Takumi, I can't. It smells like a trap to me. Now, too, there's something so vulgar about using a game. Murder.
Ah.
A group of strangers all killing each other without any love behind it? It's no better than a hedonistic orgy.
Oh.
Huh? Did someone say orgy? Oh, simmer down, you stupid perv! Why would Kyoshka be so excited for an orgy? Just, you can't bring the holy Jumonji sword to that. I'm out too. The audience hates to see a team turn on each other like that. My life may be worthless, but if I die, I won't be able to see my dog Leo again. This guy is always so willing to be a worthless bug, but when it comes to just, like, any level of danger, he does nothing. This is bad. This is really bad. At this rate, I'll be the only one playing. How do I convince everyone that this is the right move? What do I have to do before I could say anything more? What? I'm gonna play the game! Obviously! I mean, duh! Yeah! Obviously a killing game's about to go down either way! I don't think you understand anything about Kyoshka if you think she wouldn't both be excited and also bring her sword to an orgy. Oh, I believe both those things. It's just when she says them out loud sometimes. When she voices her intentions. I mean, she's clearly read enough of that stuff in manga. I just am always surprised. Finally, the god of killing games has smiled upon me and broken the chains binding me to this pitiful, tedious life. Anyway, that's why you're all gonna join. It's mandatory. Yeah, right. I'm not fucking doing this. We can't start killing each other. We're here to fight the invaders. Excuse me? If you guys keep acting like such wusses, I won't get my killing game. We need at least a double-digit player count, or it's not gonna happen. And I need it to happen. I've been waiting for this my whole life. I'm so sick of this lame tower defense game. I want us to kill each other. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! We're all gonna do it, right? Darumi vociferously urged everyone to play. But the more she insisted, the more it turned everyone off. What utter foolishness. I'm not entertaining this nonsense anymore. Disgusted, Kurata left the classroom. The others followed soon after. If you want to kill each other, do it by yourselves. When the day ends, can you save and check the timeline? I think you got into a full-fledged route out of a common decision-based one. Wow, okay, I can do that. I won't stand for this. Sister Dearest and I are going back to our rooms. I've always wanted to storm out in a dramatic huff like this. So cliche. In the end, the only ones left standing in the classroom were... Huh? What's wrong with them? Not playing? Like, defies the laws of nature? Myself, Darumi, and Hiroko. Hiroko, are you going to play the game too? I'm shocked. I didn't think you'd have any interest in something like this. Don't misunderstand me. I have no interest at all in the game itself. I just want to make sure.
Huh?
Make sure? Fran's Takumi route? I have no idea what that can even mean, but sure. Hiroko fell silent, refusing to elaborate. She does tend to be secretive. Well then, the three of us will meet in the leisure lounge tonight. The message said anyone willing to participate, gather in the leisure lounge at 7. Well, with so few participants, it's entirely possible the game will be cancelled. No, my long-awaited killing game is slipping through my fingers. Hiroko and I went back to our rooms, leaving Darumi behind to wallow in despair. An invader hunt. I was lying in bed, contemplating this mysterious game that we were supposedly going to play. Why would whoever wrote the message invite us to join a game? What kind of game did they have planned? Or was the announcement itself a trap? I was racking my brain, unable to figure out any possible intention behind all of this, until suddenly... A visitor? How do I check when I do chapter select? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Oh! Wow! I see. You're still on a common route. Okay. A visitor? I opened the door and came face to face with Darumi.
Huh?
Darumi, what's up? Hey. Yes, that is how you go back in time. Okay. Hey, why aren't you saying anything? Darumi continued to stand there, not speaking so much as a single word. 1 minute passed, then 2. 3 people isn't enough. Finally, she spoke. A killing game with only 3 people? That's just not gonna work. The joy of a killing game is that there are a ton of participants and a lot of dying. 3 people do not a massacre make. I mean, forget Royale. That's not even enough of a battle to get excited about. Totally impossible. Like, way impossible. She was muttering to herself, but I more or less understood her point. So you're saying there's not enough people to hold a proper killing game? I've literally been saying that this whole time!
Hey!
Really? I didn't notice. He did notice. I got the feeling this announcement only exacerbated Darumi's emotional instability. Normies always do this. They're like so happy to do an athletic meet or a talent show or whatever, but if you suggest a killing game, they're like, oh, no way. That's probably because they don't want to die. At this rate, I'm not going to get my killing game. Can't have that. If it gets canceled, it's so over. It's so Jover, chat. Jowarida. You have to help. You have to help Takumi. Tell them how important this is and convince them to play. Are you kidding? There's no way they'd listen to me. Even just now, they barely paid any attention to what I had to say. It'll be fine. Just stand in their doorways and keep putting on the peer pressure. They'll cave eventually. You mean like what you're doing to me now? I might be dumb and useless, but even I can handle staging a sit-in. I mean, I did stick around in my parents' house for basically my entire life, without ever running away, no matter how much my brother and my daddy yelled at me to leave. Though, I guess that was mostly because I didn't have anywhere else to go. What do I even say to that? So, yeah. Her brother and her dad are just like, please leave. Please leave. Poor girl. Okay, you'll be in charge of convincing Takemaru, Shoma, and the twins. Your job is to flip them to willing players before we're supposed to meet. You have to get them to play, no matter what. Garumi stormed away without giving me a chance to object. What does common route mean? Does that mean it doesn't, like, make a big change? Or is, like, it, like... I'm guessing common route doesn't change everything. It's not like leaving the school. It's not like a yes or no with that. And why is she so pushy? But now that she's asked, I can't just do nothing. I don't want the game to get canceled either, so I guess I should try to encourage everybody to join. I'm supposed to persuade Takemaru, Shoma, Ima, and Kako, huh? Of the four, Takemaru seems the most likely to hear me out. He looks like a hard ass, but at his core, he's genuine and kind. He might be willing to listen even if he sees that I feel strongly about this. Okay, the first one I'm gonna try to convince is Takemaru. That settles that. Now to think of a way to get him to join. It means there will still be choices that will put you on a named route. Think of like Clannad before you have fully gone onto one of the heroine routes. Okay, gotcha. He's probably against it because he's wary of what might happen. His concerns are valid. The monster who slaughtered Gaku is behind this after all. I get why he'd want to avoid a confrontation, but if we don't participate, we may never find out who's really behind all this. I can't let that happen. I want to catch whoever killed our friend, no matter what it takes. Gaku might have been a careless, sneaky goofball, but he was our careless, sneaky goofball. But he was one of our own. He didn't deserve to die. I'll never forgive whoever killed him. I'm gonna find them. And I know Takemaru feels the same. Maybe I should get him to remember how he felt when Gaku was murdered. I'm just gonna go outside of Takemaru's room and go, oh no! It's me, Gaku, getting stabbed! Ah, jeez, dude. This'll happen to everybody else if you don't play in this killing game. Ah, jeez. But how do I do that? I gotta make him face his trauma. How do I get Takemaru fired up again? How do you reignite the rage in someone's heart? No point in trying to figure this out on my own. I should ask around and see if anyone has any ideas. You wish to know how to reignite the fire in Takemaru's heart? I recommend giving him stickers. Stickers? A while back, I was messing around and put a cute character sticker on Sir Takemaru's custom biker jacket. He was completely overcome with rage. The fuck do you think you're doing to my jacket? That's the window to my soul. If you ever transition, you better damn well call me so I can kick your ass, man to man. Oh man. What a statement. What a statement. We need to normalize telling women that we are waiting for them to transition so we can kick their asses. Thank you, Takemaru. Thank you. That's exactly what he screamed at me. If I were to describe his countenance that day, he looked like an angry temple spirit or an active volcano. So indeed, a sticker will set him ablaze. I don't think it had anything to do with the sticker. I think he just got mad you messed with his clothes. Takemaru is the most problematic leftist. He's our problematic fave. This doesn't seem like it's going to be useful, but I'll try to remember it anyway. Takemaru is very serious about his biker outfit. Noted. How to get Takemaru fired up? Pro wrestling offs! When you're locked in tight and exchanging pure soul energy with another fighter, your heart will be on fire! Come and experience it for yourself, Takumi. I'll spar with you right now! Sorry, Moko, but now's not a good time. Too much of a wuss to put your butt on the line and fight? Well, yeah. Man, I picked the wrong person to ask. Moving right along. Shoma, where are you? Come on, little guy. Here, Shoma. Here, Shoma. Alright, there he is. How to get Takemaru fired up, you ask? Takumi, you're asking the wrong person. My IQ is so low, it's a negative number. I couldn't possibly know. Can you stop the self-deprecation for a second and really think about it? What gets him worked up? I'm sorry, I have no idea. I'm too scared to think about anything. The invader hunt is all I can think about. They want us to kill each other. Shoma is completely terrified. It's pointless trying to question him further. Lord. Oh, Ava will know. Ava always knows. I always trusted Ava to know. Ava's locked inside. What should we do with her? Talk to her. Talk to me. Did you bring it? Bring what? Oh my god, bro. My mask. You promised me yesterday. That's right. You asked me to give her mask back to her yesterday. Sorry, Ava. I just don't have time for that right now. No. I have been waiting so long. Takumi, are you going to break your promise to me? You're mocking me because you know I'm just a helpless prisoner. Calm down. I'll be sure to bring it when I'm done. Just wait a bit longer, please. You promise? You really will? If you don't, I'll break down crying. She incessantly confirmed again and again that I would actually bring it. That mask must be incredibly important to her. Is there any way I can just go get it right now? No, that's the training room. Can I just grab it? Is it in here? Okay. Nope. Can't get it. Oh my gosh, we can ask the corpse. The corpse will surely know. The moment I saw Gaku's body, I had an idea. Let's drag Gaku's body in front of Takemaru. And Weekend at Bernie's it and go, please join the game. This should work. I'm sorry, Gaku. I'm going to have to move your sheet. I pulled down the sheet draped over Gaku's body and came face to face with his brutalized corpse. Then, I took off his jacket. It was splattered with blood and covered in countless holes. The criminal stabbed him over and over with a knife. Yeah, bro, messing with evidence. That's such a good idea. I felt like I could feel Gaku's pain and agony just by touching his jacket. They won't get away with this. They're going to pay. It filled my heart with a sense of duty and conviction. If I show this to Takemaru, he'll remember how angry he was when Gaku was murdered. Karumi, what are you doing here? Can't you tell? I'm pretending to be a corpse. A corpse? Take off your pants and jacket? Yeah. It's time to have exactly one beer and take off our pants and jacket and give them to Takemaru. If we're gonna play a killing game, then all of the useless nobodies like me are probably going to die first. So I thought I'd better practice being dead. That way I'll be a cool corpse when the time comes. I see. Good luck with that. You should look at Gaku's body and practice too. He's a perfect example of how we're all going to end up. Bro. Yugamu, what are you doing here? I came to chat with that Eito Awatsuki guy. I'm terribly intrigued by him. That? He's a dead body. Corpses are surprisingly articulate. Learned so much just by looking at them. I knew the moment I laid my eyes on his body. He was a brilliant assassin in his own right. Oh, I would give anything to have met him while he was still alive. Alright. Alright, alright. Well, if it isn't the village idiot, right on cue. What is wrong with you? What's your problem? Or what's your problem all of a sudden? Why are you so angry? Obviously because you're a complete and utter moron. You want to play some killing game? You're such an uneducated street rat. I could puke. She's worried about you, Takumi. We were just talking, and we think you're not thinking rationally. Takumi, it's not too late. You can rethink this. I know you have your reasons, but playing such a dangerous game is madness. Even a sick necrophile like you should know a killing game is going too far. Try to rub your proper brain cells together long enough to generate a spark, and think about why you shouldn't value your freak fetishes over your own life. She was being unnecessarily cruel, but Kurata was worried about me in her own Kurata way. I appreciated the sentiment, but... Sorry, but I've made up my mind. I'd gladly accept the risk for a chance to confront Gaku's killer, and nothing would change my mind. Okay. I got their thing done in one go. How'd I get Takemaru fired up? Isn't he always fired up? I mean, is he ever cool or composed? But don't you think he's been holding back a bit too much lately? Normally, I'd expect him to be the first to jump at the opportunity to do this invader hunt. I mean, even Takemaru has to hold back sometimes. I mean, how many of our friends have died so far? Well, okay. Don't blame me for Eito. Eito, Gaku, and even Sirei's just a heap of scrap now. What are Sirei's remains doing here? I'm connecting what's left of him to the PC in the war room to salvage whatever data I can. I figured if I can access his confidential information, I can learn how to fix the corpse recovery drones, and maybe I'll even be able to get some information on whoever destroyed him.
Huh?
So you're basically doing an autopsy? Yeah, I'm sure even Sirei regrets that this happened to him so suddenly, so I feel like I need to make his death mean something, at the very least. No one puts more work in than Tsubasa. I mean, true. No one puts in more work, but also, why didn't she... Did she just not do this last time? I can't remember if she did any of this last time. I felt my chest clench as I stared at Sirei's remains. I'll never forgive whoever did this to him. They have to pay. An incredible rage was coursing throughout my body. Tsubasa, you think I could borrow him? I guess so, but what for? I'm going to show him to Takemaru. She did it last time by putting Ima in Sirei. Yeah, I mean, yes. I'm just saying, like, I'm not sure she pulled, like, data from Sirei last time, but it's fine. The person who did this to Sirei was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. Takemaru might remember his rage when he sees this. So we're really just trying to piss him off. Okay, these should be enough to convince him. Gaku's jacket and Sirei's remains. Holding onto them tightly, I barged into Takemaru's room. Wow. You know, everybody else knocks. Oh, hey. We're finally seeing his room. But also they had less resources in R0 because Sirei wasn't there to show them where everything was. Takumi wasn't from the future. Very true. Also true, yeah. Whoa, Takumi? Where's your manners? You can't just let yourself in. Takemaru, sorry to spring this on you, but I have something I want to show you. What is this? It's all fucked up and full of holes. Real dirty, too. Covered in dark stains? That's Gaku's jacket. He was wearing it when he was killed. When he was killed? You mean these stains are his blood? You asshole! Why would you show me this? Yeah, I know. Nobody wants to see this, but we can't hide from it. Got all these holes in it, see? Because he was stabbed with a knife. Over and over. Brutally. That motherfucker stabbed him this many times? God damn it! Gaku must have been in so much pain! Takemaru's eyes were bloodshot as he stared at the holes in Gaku's clothes. He was shaking with fury. Here's where I get him once and for all. And this is what's left of Sirei. The person who did this was more than likely the same person who murdered Gaku. He might have been a machine, but I know he suffered. He was torn to shreds.
Huh?
Takemi, what the hell are you trying to do here? I know I owe you one, but I won't hesitate to fuck you up if you're just here to mess with the bodies of all our dead friends. No, that's not it. I just wanted to ask you. I looked Takemaru dead in the eye. It's very likely that whoever is inviting us to play this game is the same person who killed Sirei and Gaku. The killer who did this to our friends is throwing down a challenge. Move closer to Takemaru. Takemaru, listen to me. You sure you want to run away from this game? Back down now. Might never get another shot at catching whoever did this.
Huh?
I can't let him get away with this. I'm gonna kill him with my bare hands. That ain't enough of a reason to play this game. What happens to Gaku happens to all of us. And it's all pointless. Crap, he's still not angry enough. If I want to get Takemaru to join, and he's still on the fence after all of this, I'm just going to have to make him even madder. I have to put a sticker on his jacket. Oh wow, I forgot about persuasion.
I won't let Gaku's killer get away with it. I will get payback, but this ain't the time for that. Whatever this invader hunt shit is, it's obviously a trap. We got no clue what's waiting for us in the leisure lounge. We can't just take up a challenge from a killer.
No! Forgot they even brought the stupid minigame back. It's a trap! So just stop trying to convince me. Takemi, you gotta be reasonable. We'll catch whoever murked Gaku the next chance we get. No good, I failed. I can't let Takemaru play it cool. I need to provoke him and get him white hot with anger. Takemaru, let's talk about this again. I ain't got a problem talking about it, but you ain't gonna change my mind. Alright.
I won't let Gaku's killer get away with it. I will get payback, but this ain't the time. Whatever this we got no clue. We can't just take up a challenge from a killer.
What?
What's the matter, Takemaru? You too chicken shit to join?
Wow! I ain't chicken shit. I'm just keeping cool. I don't want to die for no goddamn reason. I gotta survive and protect my people. No good. I thought we were trying to provoke him. Okay, whatever. Whatever.
I won't, but this, whatever this we got no, we can't just take up.
You
Okay. Oopsies. What did I...
You have to pay me back for what I did, Takemaru.
I know you saved my life and all. So... Yeah. God, okay. If some kind of killing game kicks off, we might be putting the others in danger. I can't join a game like that, even if you're begging me. Okay. Okay, now I've got it. Now that there's only one choice to make, I've got it, chat. It's a good thing I'm so good at these games.
Whatever this we can't just take up.
So, that biker jacket of yours is just for show, huh?
The fuck did you just say to me? What are you, deaf? I said a coward like you shouldn't be wearing a jacket like that. Bastard! You ain't gonna get away with talking about my jacket like that. She reflects my whole soul. Just like Kyoshika said, Takemaru gets upset when you insult his jacket. Lost his cool. Now's my chance. I'm gonna make him see it my way. Wow.
Takemaru, you don't deserve to wear that jacket.
Hardcore.
Fuck, man. I ain't called the strongest gang boss that's ever lived for nothing.
You? A gang boss? You don't seem like much of a boss to me at all.
What?
Think about it. You're literally cowering. even though the person who killed your friend is throwing down the gauntlet.
Wow, holy
I
shit.
didn't know a gang boss could be such a fair-weather friend and still get any respect.
Takemaru's face looked nothing short of demonic as he glared at me, but he didn't argue back. I must have hit him where it hurt. He was at a loss for words.
Takemaru.
I bumped my fist against his chest, near his heart.
If you want to show me how a real boss acts, fight with me. Join me. Please, join the game with me.
We did it! Oh my gosh. Your biker jacket is stupid. You're a coward. You're gonna bust my balls like that. I guess I can't back down. Fine, I'll do it. I'll join this fucking invader hunt, or whatever it is, and kill the bastard behind all this shit. My hard work had paid off. Takemaru had finally agreed to join. But I didn't have time to stick around and celebrate. I quickly left Takemaru's room, set off to persuade the others. So I'd won over someone as influential as Takemaru. Persuading the others went smoothly. Okay. Huh? Takemaru said he'd join? If you got someone as cautious as Mr. Yakushiji to fold, then I guess the game can't be all that dangerous. Everyone's going to join? Then I guess I should too. Having successfully won over Ima, Kako, and Shoma, I'd met the quote Darumi forced on me. And then night finally came. I arrived at the Leisure Lounge just before 7 p.m. Found that all of the other Special Defense Unit members were already there.
Huh?
We've got quite a group here. Did everyone decide to join the game? Honestly, I never wanted to come, but Darumi rang my doorbell at least 10,000 times. Wow, the doorbell mechanic worked. She was so persistent, I just gave in. I was eating a snack in the cafeteria when suddenly Lady Darumi snatched my holy Jumonji sword. I pursued the scoundrel in an attempt to retrieve her, when suddenly I found that I'd been lured here. Oh, the holy Jumonji sword is safe and sound, if you were concerned. You could say this was a real steal. Haha! Well, Yoshika, give that blade of yours to me immediately. I'm going to snap it in half, along with your entire spinal column. Why would you say something so frightening? Wait, what? Lady Kurara, you've come too? We were worried when you disappeared so suddenly, so we came here looking for you. Yoshika, if you worry us like that again, I'll drop a heel right on the crown of your head to teach you a lesson. The love of murder. Looks like we've all been tricked into coming here. Darumi seems to have used some pretty underhanded tricks to get everyone to come. What a score! With this many people, killing each other is gonna be so much fun. Alright, it's almost time for the game to start. Who's gonna die first? Maybe me? I sure hope so. Everybody please kill me. Oh, I made sure to bring all your infusers too. Wow. She literally brought us all the weapons and just said, here, let's do this. We're all set for the great slaughter to begin. She's so prepared. It's scaring me. Darumi seems thrilled at the idea of us killing each other, but I don't plan on hurting any of my friends. I'm not gonna let anyone else die. That's why I wanted to do this. It's almost time! What kind of person do you think is running this game? This is also how the first Grail War and Fate happened. Did I know that? Did I not know that? We'll go with I didn't know that. Interesting information. I'm kind of excited to see who the bad guy is. Time passed, and finally it was 7 p.m., but... For fuck's sake! Nothing's happening! Nobody came. Nothing happened. The Leisure Lounge was as quiet and peaceful as ever. Maybe the mastermind gave up after they saw a disgusting insect like me was joining? Or maybe that whole message was just a prank? Honestly, as anticlimactic as that would be, a safe conclusion like that might be for the best. You didn't know that. None of the adaptations have described the First War, but basically they got together, summoned their servants, then killed themselves. Very based. Look, getting late. I'm out of here. No sooner than Takemaru had said those words, it happened. Bees? Suddenly an ominous sound came from out of nowhere. What is that sound? Awful. My ears hurt. The hell? Is someone revving a bike engine? No way. I've never heard an engine make a noise this horrible. You're just like listening to it as unidentified sound grew louder and louder. Where's it coming from? We looked around for the source of the sound. That's when we happened to look up at the ceiling.
Huh?
What in the world? When did this... What? Only to be greeted by an unbelievable sight.
Bees?
It's the bees!
The hell? They're flying around with a bunch of big-ass bees?
Is that a spacesuit? Wait, no. A diving suit?
A bee parachute? I've never seen such a hideous mode of transport.
Eek! I hate bugs! Someone get me some bug spray stat!
The individual in the spacesuit gradually lowered their altitude. They landed in the leisure lounge. I'm so confused. You look fucking ridiculous. Take that helmet off and show us your face. Is this some Wrestling Federation's masked fighter? Love the costume. But you gotta lose the bees. We need to take this seriously. They might be with the invaders. What if it's a commander? Takumi, did you see a commander like this during your first 100 days? No, I never saw anyone like this. We never faced a commander who controlled bees, especially not one in a spacesuit. This is peak 100 line. No one expects the diving suit person with the army of bees. The addition of bees will make this round more interesting. Hey, who are you? It's only polite to introduce yourself. Speak up, asshole. The mysterious person examined our faces without answering. Then they nodded, seemingly satisfied.
So good to see so many of you.
Who is this?
With so many participants, this killing game is sure to reach a screaming climax. The more lives there are to lose, the more spectacular the battle.
The best part is, depending on your choices, you're anywhere from 1 to 100 hours away from having any of this explained to you. Oh my god. Their voice sounded unnatural. Perhaps they were filtering it through a voice changer? Their face was obscured by their mask too, so there was no guessing their age or gender. Well done for deciding to join my game, Special Defense Unit maggots. I commend your small act of bravery. They commended us. Yoshika, they're definitely being sarcastic, or trying to provoke us. We're so terribly honored. But who exactly are you? What are you doing at this school? I'm here to play my game with you, of course. I'm the sponsor of the Invader Hunt. You may call me Sponsor. Treat the title with the respect it deserves. Sponsor. So this is the person who invited us to play this game. Which means, I'm Miss Precious. I wish to start the game quickly. First, we'll hold the opening ceremony. Let me ask you one thing first. I yelled over the sponsor, interrupting them mid-sentence. Are you the one who murdered our friend Gaku Maruko? A strange threat was written on the blackboard the day before Gaku's murder. It perfectly matches this order of offense. In other words, it's only natural to assume this was the person behind Gaku's death. Does it really matter who I have or haven't killed? After all, every last one of you will die in this game. Don't dodge the question. I'm asking if you killed Gaku. Yes or no? Yes and no. There's no way for me to answer. I told you not to dodge the... Takumi, read the room! A sharp voice pierced my eardrums and caused me to cover my ears. Doremi? I've been waiting for this day my entire life. I prayed to the god of killing games every night. Begged to be released from the pointlessness of my life. Begged for me, my parents, my brother, my teachers to all die in gratuitous, gory style. My dream is finally about to come true. I'm going to get the killing game I've always wanted. Don't ruin this for me. Don't you dare ruin my dream. I was taken aback by the desperation in her voice.
Aren't you a strange one? Are you that excited for my game?
Like, you don't even know. Tell me all the messed up rules we have to follow.
It motivates me to hear you have such high expectations. Then allow me to explain the rules.
No, thank you. Not interested. Kurara interrupted and stepped forward. I have no intention of playing your game. I refuse to even recognize it. You want us to kill each other? I'd never approve of such a vile game.
Don't be so rash, Tomato Head. That vileness is what will make this game interesting. You might enjoy it more than you expect. Just give it a try. It's not often that you get the opportunity to unleash your primal urges and kill your fellow man.
I told you I'm not playing. I am the scion of the Osuzuki family, the pinnacle of all Suzukis. Hello, Final Fantasy. There you go. You made it. You got your participation trophy. Thank you. Good job. And thank you for the daily check-in. It's fine for me to trample on the ignorant masses from up on high, but there's no way in hell I'm allowing someone to try and kill me as if we're equals. And don't worry, I will check the batteries on my smoke detector.
So you refuse to participate?
Harikite Iko! That goes for at least half of us. There's only the few mental patients here that want to play your deranged game. Takumi! She just called you a mental patient.
It means you too. Oh, Suzukis are good friends with Markiplier.
So true. This is actually Markiplier's outfit in the Iron Lung. So we all actually know that it's Markiplier inside that suit.
All who refuse to join the game will be eliminated. I believe I made that very clear.
I believe you did. Kurara glanced down for just a moment. So go ahead and try. All of a sudden she was ready to fight. Pull your filthy eyeballs out of your sockets and watch closely. Behold the Osuzuki family boxing technique. I'm going to beat you in your ugly costume until you're so swollen you'll look like you stuck your head in your stupid bee's hive. Kurara assumed a boxing stance and steadily approached the sponsor. Wait, Kurara, don't try to fight them alone. I can handle this by myself. I don't sense any fighting spirit in this pathetic worm. They have the quintessential Popper aura. All talk and no action. One punch will do it. Ignoring our warnings, Kurara continued to close the distance between the sponsor and herself. Hope you like the taste of Noble Fist! Kurara was about to unleash her deadly uppercut when it happened. Kurara! The bees that had been hovering near the ceiling descended with a terrible cacophony of beating wings. And then... they've taken off her tomato head. So now she's actually afraid of everything. They instantly grabbed Kurara and whisked her high up into the sky.
Put me down! Put me down this instant! Oh, these horrible things are so creepy!
Hello, Mira. Thank you for the daily check-in. Welcome to the stream. Meep. Meep, meep. Hello. Kurara squirmed frantically, but they held on to her tight, refusing to let go.
Kurara Osuzuki, I sentence you to being suspended mid-air.
We're on the bees route. What that means, even I'm not exactly sure. There were never bees in the first 100 days, but now bees.
What a sight, don't you think? As they say, smoking fools rise to great heights.
Not the bees! Not the bees!
You can writhe and suffer for now. I'll ease your pain when the time is right.
Lady Kurara! Give me back my Lady Kurara, you vile insect! There were no Bioshock guys either.
No, there was. No, I guess there wasn't. I was about to say, well, there's Kako, but she's a little sister. So there is a BioShock character in there. Kurara, what do we do? How do we get her back?
Oh,
She's so high up. Even my mid-air attacks wouldn't reach her. What do we do now? How can we save Kurara when she's all the way up there? Kako's sniper rifle. Sniper rifle? Sniper rifle might be able to reach, but this Kako has never used her Hemo Anima before. Right now, there's no way for us to attack the bees up near the ceiling. In that case, we'll all just have to attack the person controlling them. Suddenly, I found myself running at full tilt, making a beeline for the sponsor. I'm not going to lose to anybody else. Oh, I'm not going to lose anybody else. I let that determination take away my fear and carry me forward. I plunged my infuser into my chest as I ran. Give back! I screamed as loud as my voice would let me and swung my sword down on the sponsor. I felt it connect. My blade was going to split them in two. I was so sure it would. And yet, dude, this does not make him look good. Everybody else here is like wondering what's going on, and Takumi's like, I'm just gonna kill them again. That tickles. Is that all you've got, Takumi Sumino? How? Why did no one in Saw try to just kill Jigsaw? Well, they did. They did actually. That happened numerous times actually. There was no real chance in Saw 1 because they didn't even know that he was there. Saw 2, Saw 2 is when he's sickly and Detective Eric Matthews keeps beating the shit out of Jigsaw. Remember? He in Saw 2, he keeps beating him up. And Jigsaw's just like if you kill me, you're not gonna get your son back. Like, you're not gonna get him. Like, there's even the point where like his whole thing in Saw 2 is like Detective Eric Matthews, all you have to do is sit and talk with me for 90 minutes and you can get your son back and you win your game. And Detective Eric Matthews keeps like sitting there and freaking out, but then right as he's getting close to the movie being over, he's like, wait, it's almost been 90 minutes and my son's not back yet? I know I was told to wait the whole 90 minutes, but this is too much. So he starts beating up Jigsaw, and Jigsaw even goes, now that's the Detective Matthews that I know. Remember when he says that? Remember when he says that at the end of Saw 2? And then he makes Detective Eric Matthews drive him to the other location. At which point he locks Detective Eric Matthews there and like has one of the pigmen knock out Eric. And that was the whole thing. He got knocked out and taken away. And then in Saw 3, he kind of gets, manhandled around a little bit by Amanda. His cancer's really bad at that time, so he's just in the hospital bed. But even at that point, he's trying to, he kind of gets knocked around by Amanda to the point that, he doesn't get stuff done, and he does die. So they actually do that to Jigsaw in Saw 3. They also do it in Saw 10. Don't forget, in Saw 10, the climactic moment where they take a little Spanish boy and they tie a little Spanish boy to a machine that dumps blood on him to drown him in blood. And then they also attach Jigsaw to the other side of the machine, so the two of them will both drown in blood. And so Jigsaw has to fight to drown faster than the little Spanish boy. So Jigsaw and the little Spanish boy keep fighting to drown themselves in blood more. So they do try this on Jigsaw quite a bit. It's in the movies. It's like, you gotta keep up with all the Saw lore. And Saw 11's coming out soon, so, and Tobin Bell's gonna be back in it. It's probably gonna be set between Saw 2 and Saw 3. I guarantee you someone's gonna beat the shit out of him, because he's gonna have to get sickly enough to let the cancer get to a point where he needs other people to help him. Like, come on now. Come on! Alright. Okay, I take it back. Takumi shouldn't have tried to kill Jigsaw. There you go. The sponsor was completely unharmed. It's simple. Your power isn't enough to inflict even the slightest scratch on me. How are we able to kill Ato last time, but we're not able to do anything this time? No, this has to be some sort of mistake. This has to be some kind of cheap trick. Then try again. I won't stop you. You got some balls, bee fucker. Let's see how long you can keep up this tough guy act, huh? I'm joining the fray. Combined, our power level is like 2 million. We can get them, guys. We need to save Kurata as soon as possible. Everybody. Even if we can't take the sponsor on alone, we can if we all attack together. Brace yourself, asshole. Our breaths synchronizing. We all left at the sponsor. This is a great shot. Look at this. Just, we are whipping him. We are stabbing him with the Holy Jubonji sword. We are running him over with a motorcycle. Like...
Take that!
You blackguard!
Wow.
You're finished!
Takemaru, Nozomi, Kyoshka, and I unleashed everything we had on the sponsor. We punched, we kicked, we sliced, we pummeled. We tried every attack possible. We used every last ounce of our strength until we had no energy or hemo anima to spare. However, it tickles. Why? Why don't our attacks do anything? Are you immortal or some goddamn thing? You have the endurance of a wrestler. Withstand my body slam. No matter how much we attacked, our opponent didn't even flinch. This was far beyond a matter of strength or endurance. They were literally invincible. We can't give up. We must save Lady Kurata. I'm just saying, this kind of nonsense doesn't happen if you let Ato live. Very true. My fellow warriors, just one coordinated attack and... I'd like to think that if you keep Ato alive, Ato just goes around killing these people. Ato ran into the sponsor at some point and was like... And he's dead. I like to believe that this person was killed by Ato. And Ato just continued on with his day. Enough of this sideshow. The opening ceremony will conclude with Kurata Suzuki's death. There's a cruelty in the sponsor's voice as they pointed to Kurata, still hanging in the air. Yo! Yo! Oh, no one tell D-Tripper. No one, okay, if D-Tripper's in the audience, don't look at the screen right now. Don't look at this. What a sight to see for everyone else.
Please, help!
Ugh. Yo, wait, no, hold up. Hold up. They just sucked out her hemo anima. She's dead for good. She's dead for good. Her body was rapidly turning black. Was the swarm of bees draining her cryptoglobin?
Lady Kurata!
Yo, no. Once they'd sucked everything out of Kurata, the bees dropped her dried up husk on the floor. No! Kurata! Kurata! No, this can't be happening. Lady Kurata can't be dead. Don't give up yet. Let's take her to the Revival-matic. Okay, there we go. Okay, so they did try do something. Nozomi, Moko, and Kyoshka lifted up Kurata's corpse and left the leisure lounge, but... How pointless. How can a body be revived if there isn't a drop of cryptoglobin left in it? How pitiful that she would die before the game even began. She's ruined my schedule. I suppose I'll simply have to postpone the start of the game until tomorrow morning. Return here as soon as you're awake tomorrow. And might I remind you, there's no point in trying to escape. You know now what happens if you refuse to play. There was nothing we could say. We'd be killed instantly if we tried to resist. Never had any message come through so clearly.
Huh.
Bummer! Kurara got the opening death scene. Must be nice. She died with so much drama. But it should have happened to me.
Ah!
Well, whatever. The game starts tomorrow, so I'll have plenty of chances to have a nice gory demise. Ato is like the spiders that live on your porch. They might look scary, but they eat the bad things. So true. I wonder how everyone else is gonna die. Who's gonna kill me? There's like so much to look forward to. Garumi's eerie yet strangely innocent cackle rang out across the silent leisure lounge. I can't believe that just happened. Save my progress? Yeah. Okay. I'm really blown away. That was... I can't believe, yeah. Wow. Wow.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 26th day of active service here at last, Defense Academy.
Yeah.
Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness.
See, that's what I was thinking. I was thinking if I'm wondering. I don't like to guess too much. But maybe since the Cryptoglobin is in the bee, maybe the bee can give it back. I don't know. Maybe she's dead forever. We'll see.
Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the
Vile
vile
and
and
barbaric
barbaric enemy.
It's morning. Barely slept last night. I woke up over and over again, seeing Kurara's face when she died in my nightmares. Bro, she didn't die in the nightmare. They won't get away after killing my friends so horribly. I'd kill them right now. But right now we're too weak. Can't beat them. One poor attempt to revolt and we'd just be massacred. For now, we just have to obey. We just have to play the game. We have to play Scrandle. Which will win? The veggie pizza? Or nothing?
Ah.
Oh, God. I'm still so blown away by the nothing. The nothing in a Scrandle. I've never seen nothing in a Scrandle. That was... There is a plot point about the Revive-O-Matic that only applies in Kill Ato routes, but you'll find out eventually. Word. They wanted us to come back to the Leisure Lounge when we woke up. Are we not going to go get some food first? I hurried off to the Leisure Lounge. You can't kill on an empty stomach. On my way to the Leisure Lounge, I came across Nozomi and Moko in the hall. Nozomi, you okay? You're so pale. I couldn't sleep last night. I just can't believe it. Kurara, she's gone. Kurara, I didn't know what to say. What could I do for her after she lost a close friend? We buried her. Make sure you say goodbye to her later, okay, Takumi? Okay, yeah. Alright, she's dead. Alright. Yeah, I promise I will. Oh, pale mentioned. So true. I didn't even realize it. Dang. Nice catch, Navy Cherub. They're not going to get away with killing Kurara. I'll do whatever it takes to avenge her. But now's not the time. They're a bit too strong for us right now. So we're all going to play this game for a little while and wait for our chance. Now we just have to push all this grief down and grit our teeth. Knowing how to bide your time is an important part of fighting. Nozomi was barely able to hold steady on her own 2 feet. Oko looked after her as they walked away to the Leisure Lounge. I made a vow to myself as I watched Nozomi walk away. No matter how this game turns out, I'll protect Nozomi to the end. No, not just Nozomi. I won't let anyone else die. Because I came back here to protect them and grab hold of a future where we can find happiness. At last, I present to you the rules of the Invader Hunt. Once we were all in the Leisure Lounge, the sponsor began to explain the rules without any preamble. The rules are exceedingly simple. All you have to do is hunt the creatures known as invaders. You will gain points for every invader hunted, which will be tallied.
And reflected in the live rankings.
The names of everyone in the room were shown on a screen being held up by 2 bees. Thank you, bees, for holding up the screen. Mr. Beast story. Yeah, that's actually Mr. Beast in the bee diver suit. The names of everyone in the room were shown on a screen being held up by 2 bees.
One round lasts 10 days. The person ranked last at midnight on the 10th day will be executed. Their cryptoglobin drained by my bees.
Okay, so Kurara lost, so just, you're done. Executed. Kurara's death was proof that this was no bluff. They could easily kill all of us. Or they could easily kill us all. In short, we need to try and kill as many invaders as possible. I'm glad we don't actually have to kill each other or anything. I mean, not glad, but if we're just hunting invaders, then we just keep fighting defensive battles, right? That's the same shit we're doing anyway. Not at all. What you were doing was merely defending your base. Hunting and defending are entirely different. To hunt, you must go out. The playing field is the space outside of the school. You will not receive points for any invaders killed at the school, no matter how many. We can't get points anywhere in the area shaded red. Anywhere within school grounds. That means if we want points, we'll have to go hunt down invaders wandering outside. Okay, so you actually did deviate from my original run. I didn't do the killing game route first. See, this is such a goofy side story. I agree. It's a side story where we've killed off one of the characters, which is wild. So, we're being forced to fight outside of the ring, then. It's too much for a shut-in like me to be forced outside like this. But what happens if the invaders attack the school while we're out there? If a commander strikes when the place is empty, it's the end of the line. All you need to do is engage them before they infiltrate the school grounds. They say that a good offense is the best defense after all.
Oh.
It's not a side story. He's officially on the killing game route, which is an entire thing. Amazing. We're on the killing... I'm amazed. So if I had just said, no, let's not play the killing game, he would have been like, oh man. Like a swiper knows swiping. Just, dang it, maybe next time, and left. Then we can't stray too far from the school. If we're not careful about how many battles we fight out there, we'll end up disqualified for going out of the ring. So we need to hunt in a place where we can quickly return to the school if something happens. How are you gonna track how many invaders we hunt down out there? You're not counting on an honor system, right? Someone would definitely end up lying about their numbers. These bees will count your points. Whenever you kill invaders, they will count the points and report them to me. In other words, these bees will be monitoring our actions while we're playing this game. The sponsor would have just not shown up. Exactly, just a swiper no swiping. Like, oh man. And last but not least, the most important rule of all. The sponsor kinda sus? I don't know, I think we can trust him. You are strictly forbidden from causing me harm while the game is underway. Anyone who defies me will immediately become food for my bees. Try not to lose your cool. A rather tyrannical one-sided rule, isn't it? Does this mean we can't resist even if you use violence against us? Don't worry, I will not lay a finger on any of you. The game will immediately cease if the sponsor harms a participant without just cause. In other words, they won't hurt us as long as we do what they say. But you're the one who enforces these rules. If you turn on us, we're entirely without recourse. I intend to run this game as fairly as possible. Otherwise, things would be very... I promise not to violate the rules. Please trust me on that. There's no way we can trust them, but we're in no position to argue. Now then, that concludes the explanation of the rules. There are plenty of other hidden rules, but I'm not so inclined as to give them all away at this juncture. Come up with strategies on your own. Doing is learning. The sponsor looked at all of us and shouted,
Special Defense Unit maggots, participants of my game, assume your new roles as proud hunters and claim as many invaders as you can. The invader hunt has hereby officially begun.
Without so much as a moment to prepare, the game was on, but I wasn't sure how I was supposed to handle our newly assigned task. I decided to go back to my room and prepare to leave school grounds. Bro, get some food first. Go to McDonald's, get a Big Art. The Invader Hunt is a point-based hunting game. I decided to review the rules of the game. The rules themselves were simple. All we really had to do was hunt invaders. However, the game field was outside school grounds. Even if we killed an invader, if it happened in a school facility or in the schoolyard, it wouldn't count. Basically, no matter what we do in a defensive battle, it wouldn't be worth any points. If we wanted points, we had to go out exploring. Hunt down any invaders we come across. But it's way too dangerous to constantly be fighting out there. If we died outside school grounds, the drones wouldn't collect our bodies, and the Revive-O-Matic wouldn't revive us. Death would be truly final. Would truly be final. We have to be careful so we don't die, and if we want to do that, we should probably form teams. In a team, there'd be someone there to have our backs. We could look after one another to keep each other alive. We need comrades if we want to survive. Okay, before I go out, I should find someone to partner up with. I decided to go talk to everyone to see if anyone would want to team up with me. For some reason, when I went out onto the roof, everyone was already there. There was no sign of Darumi or Hiroko, but almost everyone else was there. Takumi... Oh, everyone, great timing. Good news, everyone! I just figured out a way we can survive this game. Do you mind if we talk? Everyone rushed over to me, and I explained the necessity of forming teams. So, I think we should at least be in pairs. Trying to do this solo will just end in game over the moment you take a lethal hit. Yeah, we were just saying the same thing. That we should work in teams, I mean. We were actually just deciding the teams. In short, we're right in the middle of a draft meeting. Taco pulled out a piece of paper with the members of each team written on it. Wait, that means that they're gonna, like, actually use their infusers now. They're like, this kind of worked out. The first team is us boys and Sister Dearest. And the second team is all of the girls. We might end up spending a lot of time together from now on, so we thought grouping up by gender would make sense. What we're worried about is Yugamu, who's nowhere to be found. He's a boy, but it's entirely possible he'd like to stick with Miss Kirifuji and Miss Magadori as he's done up to this point. But if we put Yugamu in Team 2, then we should put Hiroko in Team 1. Miss Shizuhara is very strong, so we were discussing giving preferential negotiating rights to the weaker team. Preferential negotiating rights? This really is like a sports draft. By the way, what team do you want me in? It would make sense if I was in the male-centric team, but... You have to play alone! Nobody wants you! I was so shocked that my voice withered away mid-exclamation. Why? Why am I the only one being left out? Don't tell me you guys are still suspicious of me. I thought we cleared things up about Gaku. I mean, I think now they're just angry that I've pulled them into this game. I didn't kill him. It was the sponsor. Isn't that obvious? No, we're all on the same page there. They're definitely the one who killed Mr. Maruko. They destroyed Sirei too. They're behind everything. Then why? Mr. Sumino, have you forgotten? You killed Mr. Aotsuki. Sure, but why bring that up again? He was a traitor. He had to go. Even if I grant you that, he was still one of us. If you had a comrade who could kill another comrade without batting an eye, would you want them to team up? Would you want to team up with them in a killing game? No way. You've got to be kidding. But then whenever you do anything, someone invariably ends up dead.
You're cursed. Do us all a favor and get out of here.
You're more than cursed. You're the Grim Reaper.
Damn, dude. They are going off on me. The Grim Reaper? It stung, but I couldn't argue. stung like a bee. It was true that I was the common denominator in all of the deaths so far. I came back to the present and immediately killed Ato. And because I ignored the message on the blackboard on day 4, Gaku was killed the next day. And 2 days ago, I decided to join the game and encouraged everyone to join with me. Because of that, Kurara died so brutally. If you hadn't convinced us to join this game, Lady Kurara would still be with us. It's all your fault. All of it. Give her back. Give Lady Kurara back to me.
The blood of Lady Kurara is on your hands!
Kyoshka drew closer to me, letting out a pained cry. I couldn't bring myself to meet her eyes, which were now red and swollen from crying. Kyoshka, no! Moko put herself between us and embraced Kyoshka. Blaming Takumi won't bring her back. It'll just make it hurt even more. But... knowing how to swallow your sorrow is part of fighting. We need to be strong right now. I'm sorry, Takumi. Kyoshka understands, I swear. She knows it's not your fault Kurara died. But she has no outlet for her grief, so she's just taking it out on you. I was so shocked that I couldn't utter a single word. I had no idea everyone had so much contempt for me. I don't think I'm on the harem route anymore. All I ever wanted to do was make everyone happy. That was why I came back. Where did it all go wrong? I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune, or whatever the hell she's called, turned against you the moment you offed Ato. Sheesh! This whole slew of shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. You're unironically close to the romance route. Yeah. I feel it. I feel it now. Sorry, Takumi. Everyone left one after the other, leaving me all alone on the rooftop. I felt total despair. This was my first time being so obviously and intentionally isolated. I always had Karuo by my side in the TRC, and my mom and dad were always waiting at the dinner table whenever I went home. But now, here I was, all alone. I would have to face this game of death all by myself. Nobody would ever want to team up with the Grim Reaper. Takumam. We all miss Takumam dearly. But then, I thought of something. That's right, Hiroko. I saw Hiroko in my mind's eye. You've still got Ava. I know, I'm gonna go let her out of the cage, alright? We're gonna team up. I'm gonna wife her up in the club. On day 5, she took me to the second-to-last Defense Academy. I said we needed to bring in a second team to increase our combat power. And she's been doing just fine, so true. I can never really tell what she's thinking, but she's a surprisingly caring person. She might be willing to work with me on this. Maybe I should ask Hiroko if she'll team up with me. Feeling a sliver of hope, I decided to stop by Hiroko's room. I was praying hard as I rang her doorbell. Please, Hiroko, you have to answer. If you forsake me too, then it's all over. Maybe my prayers were answered because... Takumi, what do you need at this hour? Hiroko, thank goodness you're still here. I was almost tearing up with happiness. I'm so glad you're here. So glad. The moment I met you, you stirred my soul. Can I go back inside? You're creeping me out. No, wait, just hear me out, please. You're not about to try to tell me about the word of God, are you? Dang it, chat. We got found out. We got found out. Here I was going to talk to her about the good word of Jesus Christ. And now I can't. Now I can't. Might as well just go back to day 1. Day 1. Doesn't matter anymore. I explained everything that had just happened. I didn't leave out a single detail. I told her how they called me the Grim Reaper, how no one would team up with me. So, your already very low popularity has now hit rock bottom then. It hurts when you lay it out like that, but in a nutshell, yes. At this rate, I'll have to do the invader hunt all alone. I'm begging you, Hiroko. There's no one else I can trust. Please, team up with me. I lowered my head and pleaded sincerely. I believed that if anyone would lend me a hand to pull me out of my predicament, it would be Hiroko, but I'm afraid I must disappoint you. My hope was crushed. Is there anything I can do to change your mind? If you team up with me, I'll work myself to the bone for you. I promise I'll be useful to you. It's simply not possible. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. You think I'm the Grim Reaper too? Please, I don't believe in that kind of superstitious nonsense. I simply have my own situation to deal with. Besides, I already have a partner. Oh, Yugamu. You do? Just then. Oh. Amazing. That man. Get lost, Takumi! Mistress Hiroko is all mine! Doremi? She's mine! All mine!
Oh.
Stupid puppy. I told you not to come out. Go back into your doghouse like a good girl. Don't be mad at me, Mistress Hiroko. What's going on? Why is Doremi barking? What has happened? Why we are on a the route has taken some turns. You know how this one's been an overexcited nuisance since the killing game was announced, right? So I turned her into my dog. I don't understand in the slightest. I think it's very obvious what's going. I mean, yes, it's very obvious, but I don't know how this route turned into this. We went from a very normal game to now there's bees and Doremi sleeping in the doghouse. I only just joined, but I want what they have. Don't we all? Also, hello, Etch. Hope you're doing well today. Basically, I used strength to make her submit, and it broke her a little. Come to think of it, Doremi had been unusually quiet during the announcement of the rules. I guess she was already a dog at that point.
And the winner for best stream to rate on Twitch is Tsunde.
Oh my gosh! Hello! Hello, Amamorphos! Hello! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid! Wow, oh my gosh. Hello, how are you doing today? Did my auto shoutout thing work? Did my auto shoutout thing work? For what it's worth, my first route was romance, and I got on it because I was trying to rizz up Hiroko and failed. Wow. Wow. Thank you for the daily check-in. Oh my gosh, yes! Yes! My streamer bot does the automatic shoutout when people raid. Oh my gosh, it worked. Tsunde, Rachel, hello, hello, hello. Hello, Annual Corgi. It is indeed a raid. Thanks for the shoutout. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. Hello, Moonlight Oreo. Ori07. Ori07. There we go. Haha. Thank you for the daily check-in. Oh my gosh. We've gone from a normal game about fighting monsters to bees. Bees and being in the doghouse. I have a responsibility to her as her owner, so I'll be playing the game with her. Go away! No boys allowed in the Yuri zone! Wow, okay, we're in the Yuri. Welcome to the Yuri zone chat. Tsunde, can I tell you a thing? You can tell me a thing. She's all mine! I instinctively fled after being ferociously barked at by Doremi. Let's go! I guess I'm on my own then. I felt strangely refreshed after being so cleanly rejected. You make noises with your face that really resonate with my soul. I'm glad to hear that. I think. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that it resonates. I just try. He mostly pretends to be John Mulaney. That was Danganronpa. There's no John Mulaney's in this game. Fine, I'll play by myself. I'll hunt down the invaders on my own and survive all on my own too. When we do play Danganronpa 2x2 at some point, one of these days, John Mulaney will be back. Half sulking, I headed for the entrance hall. There was someone unexpected waiting for me when I arrived at the entrance hall. Oh my... He's gonna partner up with me. How pitiful that you must go all alone. Are you going to hunt or to be hunted? Huh? Were you waiting here so you could laugh at me? No, I merely came to give you some information. I failed to mention it earlier, but I've added more fire extinguishers. Now you may go outside at any time. You should all hunt whenever it pleases you. They're pretty prepared. How long have they been planning this? Now then, go out there and hunt. Struggle away for my amusement. Okay. I'm so blown. I have no idea who the sponsor is. I'm never gonna find out. Ugh. Darumi didn't even want to win. She just wanted to be Hiroko's dog. No, no, no. Darumi wanted to get killed. Last night, she very specifically said she wanted to have a gory demise. But then she realized being a Yuri dog was better. That is the dream. That is the dream. I also want to be Hiroko's dog. Inshallah, we will all be Hiroko's dog. It's dangerous to stray too far from the school. I should try to find invaders as close by as possible. I'm pretty sure a decent number of invaders were wandering around the city to the south. I'll head over there today. How was the rest of your stream, Amorphos? Oh my gosh. Just as I thought, there was a large number of invaders inhabiting the nearby city. They roamed around the ruins like zombies with no will of their own. They were all just basic cannon fodder. I could defeat them on my own. I sensed a presence and glanced up in the air to see one of the sponsors' bees were tailing me. I totally got 1,000 apples, #1 in the world. I believe it. I believe it. Look, it takes the real pros to be able to play Snake and get the 1,000 apples. I think you had it. I believe in you. It must be here to count my points. Okay, here goes. I stifled my breath and slowly crept up on one of the invaders. Time to attack with everything I've got. I wanted to attack, but my legs froze. I couldn't move. I scared? I fought on my own plenty of times before, but there was a difference between choosing to go it alone and having no alternative. I was going to have to fight alone forever. I was scared of confronting that truth. But I can't just cower forever, can I? You can, actually. I took a deep breath and steeled myself. This time I leapt out in front of the invader. Am I gonna get to do a battle? Battle. Please solo battle. Bwam, bwam, bwam. Yes! Oh, God! That's too many of them. I'm so screwed. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay. I was like, what is
ready when you are.
Oh, God. Go.
I've got this.
Nope. Okay. Hold up. Hold up.
Good to go. This should do it.
Yes. All right.
Here we go. Let's do this.
Now I can kill it.
Yeah. Let's go.
Okay. Whatever. I'll do it.
Got it. Let's do this.
Nice. Okay. Perfect.
There.
Go. God.
This isn't good.
Dude, okay.
I'm not done yet.
Okay, that would just kill me.
You got. It's all right. All right. Not there yet.
Wow, I'm gonna miss it by 1.
One last strike!
One last strike! Okay, there we go, yeah.
Take care of the rest.
Wow. Oh, I should have... Oh, I should have done... If I had just moved enough times and made it over... Okay, I have to end my turn. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb. Okay, well, you know what? My health refilled, so...
Let's go.
Yeah, I don't actually... You know what? It's fine. I'll allow it. I'll allow it, yeah. Yep. I was already exhausted, even though I only killed off a few minions. I can't come back if I die out here. The lingering fear of death weighed heavily on my mind and body. But I couldn't afford to rest. I had to do whatever it took to get more points. Not to mention. That being said, oh, okay, we're doing this. Watching you play Snake was the most nostalgic thing in the world. The amount of Snake I played on the school bus, like on my way to school every day, it was wild, like back in the day. Invaders drawn by the sound of fighting were showing up one after the other, and they were beginning to surround me. I prepared to face the next battle, with scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Let's do this.
Like, even before I had, like, my own phone, I'd be like, Mom, you have to lend me your phone so I can play. So I can play some Snake. And I would just play Snake on the. Ooh, I can. Oh. Yeah, that's actually one of the best moves I can do.
Let's do this.
No. Okay, that's fine. Movement potion? Oh, you're right.
I've got this. Time to use it. Say when.
Oh, dang. I thought that might work. That's... Ooh, I'm in trouble.
Spence. Damn it.
Okay, alright. Well...
Ready when you are.
We've won. We've now won. We've officially won.
Good to go. This should do it.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I agree. This should do it.
Here.
Go.
All right. Ready when you are. Let's go. That's it.
There we go.
My turn. Let's go.
Oh. Wait, hold up.
I've got this. Time to use it.
Go. Heal.
Good to go. Let's do this.
There we go. Yep.
One last strike.
One last strike. What was your super ultra score on Snake? Okay, so I don't know what the score is. And once again, I'm quite literally talking about like super old Snake. So it was more. Dude, that's so many of them. I made it to the end because it was on the tiny phone screen. I made it to the end where you completed the Snake. There is literally no space for any apples. I played that game for hours and hours and hours and hours on end. So I don't know if there's a super ultra score. I just know that I completed the stream. No matter how many I kill, more just keep cropping up. Invaders kept streaming in, until I was completely surrounded. They were just mooks, but there were too many of them. They were just mooks? Hey, there's a couple of mooks over here. But there were too many of them. My stamina was at its limit.
I wish I wasn't alone.
I needed to toughen up, but just telling myself that wasn't doing anything. For the first time, I truly felt how alone I was. Wait, where's Yugamu? He wouldn't mind that I killed people. He kills people. At this rate, I'll die without anyone ever knowing.
Just then.
I'll help you out, Takumi.
Yeah! Let's go. I heard a voice and turned around. Standing there was...
Yugamu!
the weakest character in the game!
Of course. Showing up uninvited, but sorely needed. It's everybody's beloved Yugamu Omokage.
What are you doing here? Were you trying to score some kills out here too?
We can talk later. Let's take care of these things first. Our first joint effort.
There was something creepy about how he put it, but I was grateful for him in the moment. Yugamu is not the weakest, you just haven't leveled up any of his shit. I mean, exactly, that's why he's the weakest. Our breath... Ow, I bit my tongue! Ow! How did that happen? Whatever. Our breaths synced up and we began to clean up the swarm of invaders.
I'm good to go.
Oh, actually... this is great.
Look at this. It hurts. I've got this.
Yeah, okay.
Here.
We'll do this and we'll kill them both.
This.
Yeah.
Got it.
There we go, yeah.
Let's get to the killing.
Okay.
Ready when you are.
Yeah, we'll do this. Why not?
I've got this.
There we go.
All right.
Okay, alright. It's dinner time! Have a great stream Tunde. Thank you again for the raid, Amamorphos. Have a great dinner. Have a great rest of your night. Thank you so much. Have an awesome one. Have the best dinner in the world. Some would say. Many would say that. 3, let's go.
Stubborn, aren't they?
Good to go.
Okay, I shouldn't do that.
I'm not finished yet.
Do this.
How about this? I won't give in.
Okay. Okay. If I go right there. No. Oh, it will work.
Experiment time.
There we go. Yes. Okay. Now.
Let's do this.
And now we win. Boom.
One last strike!
One last strike. Also, hello Raiders from Ama's stream. If you need to go get water, food, need to hop off, need to do your thing, do some self-care, some self-loving, go for it. Thank you for dropping by. My name is Tunde Best. I play horror games, usually, but right now I'm playing 100 Line, because I just can't play any video games on this computer. I found out you're not actually supposed to run Resident Evil 9 through a hard drive. You're supposed to run most games these days through like an M2 SSD, or just an SSD in general. I'm running it through literally like ancient boomer hardware, so my game was too slow. It was lagging my stream, so I bought something to fix it. So we're playing this instead, because this doesn't lag my stream. I generally play this on Sundays. Is that all of them? Oh. Don't sense any trace of them. Well fought, Takumi. Quite a predicament, considering it's the first day. Couldn't believe it. I was shocked to see how they just kept coming. That's what she said. I was almost killed by a bunch of weaklings. Fighting truly isn't something to be done alone. Right. I didn't get to properly thank you. You saved me, Yugamu. Thank you. If you hadn't run into me here, I might have been the first to be eliminated from the invader hunt. No need to thank me. It wasn't by coincidence that we met here. It wasn't? I've been following you all morning. You had no idea, did you? Hailing people is one of my... Was he just joking to play off his embarrassment? No, that doesn't seem like what's going on here.
His fingernails are always so sharp, especially the ones on the hand doing this. They weird me out. His hand weirds me out, chat. It's so pointy. He really was following me. Then it makes sense why he showed up at the perfect time to save me. But why? What was the point of following me?
Ah.
Oh, for the love of murder. Don't be so wary of me, Takumi. I'm not going to eat you, alright? You look plenty delicious to me. How could I not be wary of an assassin? Bro, you do not need to be... This is the one person willing to be on your team. Do not fight them. Yugamu Omokage, the descendant of a family of assassins. I'll come right out and ask. Why were you following me? He was just figuring out timing. Is he a homosexual? I think he is a mansion of sexual, some would say. I wanted to come gallantly to your rescue if you found yourself in trouble. Then I'd be able to show you how useful I am. Call it a courtship display. Okay. Alright. Why is everything you say so creepy? Wow. Is Takumi a home of Hobe? Well, that's the long and short of it. He muttered as he held out his right hand to me.
Takumi, would you team up with me?
Oh, I was very right. You were wildly right, in fact. He's offering to form a team? It's all I ever wanted in my isolation, but why do you want to team up with someone everyone hates? Wouldn't you rather be with Nozomi or Kyoshika or the others? I don't do well in groups. I'd rather enjoy my kills alone, but going in alone is too risky. So I thought buddying up with the odd man out would be the thing. Is that really the only reason? Made sense, but it's hard to decipher his true intentions. I was sure he was planning something, given that he went out of his way to ask me after I'd been ostracized, but if I turned down his offer, I'd have to hunt alone forever. Well, will you join me or not? What do I do? Should I team up with you? Wow. Yeah! Why would we not? Oh my... Bro. Team up? Yes! Oh my god. What is wrong with him? Yeah. Okay. Wow. It's your future. Well, you're stuck with me for a while then. I shook Yugamu's hand. Whether he could be trusted was beside the point. I simply couldn't carry on like this all by myself for much longer. For now, I would team up with Yugamu. Glad to see our hearts are in tune with each other, partner. Want to try for the best couple award while we're at it? He's coming on a little strong, alright? He's... Nothing wrong with it. A little strong, alright? Wine and dine me first, alright? Get me like a 12-year Yamazaki, like, whiskey, and like a nice steak dinner. No, none of the surf and turf. I don't want a lobster and steak, just a steak. A simple man. Takumi signing up to be a gay. So true. That was actually my decision. Decide your destiny. Gay, not gay. Gay, not gay. Gay! Poof, poof, poof. Your future is decided. Don't think they're giving out awards here. Also, you and I are not a couple. Wow. Wow. While Yugamu and I were trading quips, we heard it. Quips. Okay. Takumi might be the dumbest character in the game. Boom. Notice how Yugamu didn't really come on to Takumi on the route where he didn't kill someone? Well, that's because Yugamu knew that Takumi already had a boyfriend. In the Eito is alive route, he went, oh, bacon, and then moved on. What the? There was an ear-splitting sound and the earth shook, but it wasn't an earthquake. It felt more like
sensed a torrential gush of overwhelming energy. Someone with incredible power is present nearby.
Yeah.
Don't tell me commanders are joining the hunt. That would be bad news. Just 2 of us wouldn't be enough to deal with a commander. Little bit of a reconnaissance. Reconnaissance could go a long way right now. Tow after me as quietly as you can manage, Takumi. Yugamu respects boundaries. This is not a joke. He's remarkably respectful when it comes to consent. I mean, we kind of knew that from the first one. He very much asked if he could do all sorts of weird stuff to people, and when they said no, he said all right. He also, yeah. No, I mean, we did already know that, right? We cautiously made our way toward the source of the sound, hiding behind pieces of rubble along the way. Slay. Yeah, I agree. And then, dun dun dun.
Hey! You saw that, Mistress Hiriko? My 18th invader kill! How have you been treating them?
The bloodiest brand of carnage only I can dish out. What else?
I never realized that their boots, the heels of their boots are just like not they're so sharp. They're just knives or something.
Now save your breath for tearing them from limb to limb. Let those entrails fly. Let the bloodworks explode far and wide.
Oh, my Mistress Hiriko! Nobody goes wild as beautifully as you!
The Yuri couple is they're doing numbers right now.
Your rampaging form electrifies me! You're everything I long to become!
Yeah!
Those 2 are enjoying this way too much. They aren't hunting anymore. They're just straight up massacring every invader they see. Kills me to say this, but I'm afraid we must cede the best couple award to them. Something feels off, though. Hiriko's always been strong, but when did Darumi get so powerful? He hadn't joined any defensive battles before this, and should be woefully unfamiliar with combat. The euphoria of finally being able to take part in a killing game likely unlock the latent potential in her hemoanima, making it bloom. Yuri and Yaoi solidarity. So true. That's an unconventional way to unlock latent potential. Killing game, aka the gays are fighting route. Why the gripe? Potential is logic defying by definition. Also, we should totally call it a day and head back now. They've likely already murdered all the invaders in this area anyway. Yeah, we've earned enough points today. Let's go back and rest up for tomorrow. Made our way back and decided to drop by the leisure lounge before returning to our rooms. Just checking on the B scorecard. We checked the leaderboard.
Unsurprisingly, those 2 are in the top spots. I expect they'll be staying ahead of the pack for a long time to come.
I'm in 3rd place? Honestly, I thought I'd be much lower than that. Well, I did take out quite a number of invaders today.
And I'm in 4th. If we keep this up, we won't fall to the bottom of the rankings in the first round, at least.
I think Shoma's gonna die. Shoma's not gonna make it through this. No, if Shoma gets drained, if they drain Shoma of his juice, we lose the Gundam. Oh. Dude. The first round of this game will last until day 35. Whoever finishes last in each round will be executed. Wait, what? Oh, wow. Okay. The first... Oh. I decided I wouldn't keep tabs on where the others were placed. Ensuring my own survival was more important, and besides...
You're cursed! Do us all a favor and get out of here!
Is it bad that made me a little happy? You're
more than cursed! You're the Grim Reaper!
It'll make his dog Leo very sad.
The blood of Lady Kurata is on your hands!
Does he get to say anything? Or a voice? Sheesh. This whole slew of messed up shit speaks for itself. Not even I can help you out here. It does suck to lose the characters who are actually helpful in battle like Shoma. Meanwhile, we keep Yugamu. Oh man, don't say that. I had to say it, I speak the truth. I shouldn't be letting the people ostracizing me live rent-free in my head anyway. Phew. What a day. The constant fighting and stress of possible death had strained my mind and body to their limits. I wanted to rest early to recover from the fatigue, but...
Hey!
Oh yeah, we're getting that best couple award right here, right now. Let's go. Care to explain what you're doing in my room? It's just something buddies do, right? That's what we are. Buddies. Partners. Bosom chums. It goes without saying we need to be joined at the hip. Join your own hips and get out of here. Come on, bud, humor me. Pretend we're brainstorming strategies for the rest of the hunt. How about that? Game's more of a marathon than a sprint. We gotta come up with a long-term plan. Playing it by ear the whole time's bound to leave us to quick and easy deaths. He makes a very good point. His music does go kind of hard. It do. Oh, you gotta check under the bed. That's right. Who knows who could be under the bed? Can you at least make it clear whether you want to be disgusting or discreet? Who would I be if I didn't dabble in a little bit of both? Call me a double dipper. I hardly know her. That's what turns you on. Ooh! Alright, now, okay. He's double dipping.
Hey!
In your dreams. After that, we spent several hours discussing strategies for surviving the killing game in the days to come.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Time already? Time flies when you're having so much fun. Don't mind talking to me, we can continue the rest of this conversation. Ed. Of course I mind. It's about time you went to your own room. Oh, Takumi. Throwing me out after our exciting intercourse without any pillow talk at all? How cold is your heart?
Hey!
Stone cold. Out now! After chasing Yugamu out of my room, I crawled in the bed and closed my eyes. I had to grab every second of sleep I could to let my tired body recover, but... Give her back! Give Lady Kurara back to me! I swear, Lady Luck or Fortune or whatever the hell she's called turned against you the moment you offed Ato.
Oh.
I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Ugh. Their words from this morning reverberated around my mind, preventing me from slipping into a restful slumber. Bro, we still haven't given the mask to Ava yet. I'm a promise breaker. Oh, dude, I feel bad. How did it turn out like this? I came back in time to lead everyone toward a brighter future. So why am I being so despised? All I did was kill someone without giving them a chance to really defend themselves. How could I do that? What I wouldn't give to return to those happy days. Let today's hunt begin. I trust you're ready, Takumi? Yeah, ready when you are. On day 2 of the invader hunt, we went out to explore the city again. Turn points by hunting down any invaders we can find. Found some right off the bat. Check out that swarm of invaders at 2 o'clock. I turned in the direction Yugamu mentioned and found the invaders lurking behind a ruined building like he said. I don't think they've noticed us yet. Let's get closer and catch them by surprise. Put on your pussy boots and slink behind me, Takumi. Pussy boots? Let me just slip into the old pussy boots and slink. I understand what he's saying. I hope no one ever says this ever again. Or says this at least to me. I never want to hear the term pussy boots ever again. Okay? I'm putting on my pussy boots one time. Ever. And then never again. Sure. Pussy boots. What does it say about Streamer that he ended up on the Yugamu gay route? Look here. It just means I think I'm a pretty good ally. That's all I'm saying. All I'm putting out there. Hey, you know? And he's being homophobic about it, clearly. Not me, that's Takumi. Alright? We even each other out. Yugamu had clearly adapted well to the rhythm of the game. He knew how to take quick and decisive action to earn points for our continued survival. I, on the other hand, was a homophobe. My feelings had yet to catch up to the strange situation of me participating in a killing game with him as my teammate. No, Takumi didn't complain about the boots. Okay. Well, look. Takumi's picking his battles right now, alright? I put my pants on one leg every hour and then slink into my pussy boots. One toe at a time. Alright? Just like the rest of us. What was I doing? Why did Yugamu propose a partnership in the first place? Was my life even worth living if I had to kick someone else down to do it? There were so many things on my mind, but... Come on, Takumi. Time to sound the death knell for them. I didn't have the luxury of time to think them through. Fighting to survive was the only thing I could afford to do now. Because he wants to have say Gex! Oh my gosh. Wait, Takumi or... I think Takumi. Yeah, that's who we're talking about. Alright. Hi, Jordan. Hi, Bub. What's up? Ooh, big stretch. Oh, right. What's up? What do you need? I think I know why you're down here. Or are you just chilling? Okay. You're just chilling for right now.
Ready when you are.
Ready when you are. Yeah, this is the move.
Take this! Here we go.
Go. Boom.
Got it.
All right. Boom, 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 all right. Jorgie. Oh, hey, Bub. All right, Jorgs. Up. Come on up here, Bubby. I know. Why are you down there? I put my pants on one nipple at a time. Don't we all? Oh my gosh, 2 treats? Oh, he's thriving. He is thriving. All right, Jorgs. All right, buddy. Whoop. Here we go. Come on. I know, you got Tom. All right, come here. Ooh. Oh, he's so excited. Okay. Here, up. Oh my gosh, Jorgs. All right. All right, you know what? I've found a thing I have to do during the Jorgie treat part. Okay. Oh, I can't make the seat go up. Oh wait, I can. Ready, Jorgs? There we go. Woo! All right. All right, here we go. One at a time. I don't think so, but to be fair, I tend to avoid pants at all costs, don't we all? Right, Jorgs? This one's from Sting Rachel. Wait. Say thank you. Good boy, okay. Yeah, Tom. Oh, there we go. Dreading having to be around people these next few days. I don't think so. Wait, you're gonna be around people and not fish? Why are you doing this? Who is making you do this? That's my son. Hi, Jorgie. Jorgie, I know. This one's from Etch. Want to say hi, Jorgie? Wait. Okay. Yes. Oh, there he goes. An owl and a cat. Oh my gosh. A collab stream. A collab IRL stream. I can't believe it. Amazing. Alright, Jordan. There you go. The goodest boy, George. I know. Alright. Oh, you know what? He also had to go potty. That's why he initially hopped off the bed. Let me go put the BRB on the screen. There we go. Alright, George. I know. You have to go potty. I'll be right back. Okay, George. I know. Let's go. Right? Now be the ball. No ball. Alright, hello, I'm back. Oh, boop, it's gone. Alright. You're saying it's a more ambitious crossover than Infinity War? I believe it, in fact.
Let's do this!
And Pale, I heard Pale said that they're going to show you how to play Uma Musume.
I'm good to go.
Is that true?
Doesn't it? Such a beautiful death. I can't wait.
Oh, actually, it's a... Wow. Okay, so he does +2 against enemies with stat. I did not know that. Wow.
You make a lovely corpse.
Let's go. Take that!
Oh no, I was unaware. No, he told me it in a dream. He told me it in a dream last night.
Not bad.
Imagine introducing Uma Musume to someone during Mant.
Here we go.
Look, it's the only. Some would say it's the only way.
Time for me to move.
Dang, dude.
Experiment time. I can't wait. This.
There we go, dude.
Let's do this.
I'm sorry, Yugamu. I'm sorry that in Route 1 I didn't realize your game.
One last strike.
What's Mance? It's non-stop running. Running forever. Run until you die. Run, Leroy Brown, baddest man in the whole damn town. Oh wait, no, that's bad, Leroy Brown. There we go, not run, Leroy Brown. Don't worry about it, babe. Oh, okay. Did we get them all? It's too early to be celebrating. More enemies are waiting in the wings. Invaders approaching at 3 o'clock. Alright. New enemy approaching. They just keep coming. I prepared for the next battle with scarcely any time to breathe in between.
Ready when you are. Let's get to the killing.
Now you're just sounding like Star to me.
Let's do this.
Wow, it's kind of wild. Kind of wild that
I'm good to go.
He's just so good right now.
Such a... I can't wait.
Oh, come on. I guess...
Let's get to the killing. I'll just put this here. Time for me to move.
There we go.
I'm good to go. You make a lot. I can't wait.
There we go. All right, sorry, Yugama. They're gonna hit you, bud. Oh, that was not good.
I never thought they'd be this good. I'm not finished yet.
Okay,
I've still got some kills in me. Does this do it for you? I'm not finished yet. Experiment time. I never thought they'd be this good.
Okay.
This'll do.
He needs that.
Here we go.
Here we go.
All right.
There we go. Okay.
Let's go.
Oh wait, no, hold up. There's a smarter way of doing this. Yeah, okay. Nope, there is actually no smart way of doing it. There's no way in which it gets both of them. We'll just kill one guy. There we go.
Got it.
Oh, hey. All right.
Here we go.
Ah. Bro,
I've
what's
still
your
got some kills in me.
Okay.
My turn.
Yugama has always been good. You're just homophobic. You're making some sense. You're making some sense
One
now.
last strike.
Maybe this was on me.
I'm not finished yet. How about this? I won't give in. I'm not finished yet. Here it comes.
Is it homophobic if I didn't know he was gay? Asking the big questions. Ow! Alright, bro.
Here we go. That's it.
Yeah, dude. I was having a serious conversation. You butted in. How do you listen to Yugamu talk and not know he is gay? You can't hear gay. Alright?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm actually sound blind, alright? I don't see sound. Are you sure this isn't the first time he's flirted with you? Well, it was flirting. It wasn't, you know, last night he came into my room and said he wanted to have intercourse. That's very explicitly stating intentions. Everybody knows, everybody flirts with everybody, you know. You run into your homies and you go, yeah, what's up, boy? Can I kiss you on the lips? Haha, right, bro? Mwah. And then, like, you guys kiss and stuff, but, like, you know, it's just flirting. If I go to my homie's room and I'm like, yo, you, me, this bed right now, now that's we're a little bit past flirting, all right? A little peck on the lips. Mwah. Fighting outside is tiring. You can be asexual and gay. Very true. Everybody flirts with everybody. Are you okay? Not like that. Not like everybody flirts with everybody. I'm just saying when people flirt. When people flirt with other people. All right? Everybody, you know, you flirt the same way, all right? You know, you walk up, you do your mating dance, you flap your peacock wings. Everybody knows that. Everybody, that's the classic everybody flirts with everybody moves, all right? Doi, doi, doi. My body resists me whenever I think about how death is permanent out here. You need to relax, Takumi. At this rate, you'll kill yourself before the enemy has a chance. I don't get it. How are you so calm? You're not even perspiring. Yeah, you kind of cooked with that one. We do all do that, see? We do all do that. We do all do that. Flirting is fun. Flirting is just... It's great, and you don't have to have any intentions with flirting. All right, that's the even better part. All right, you can flirt without even the thought of intercourse in Takumi's room appearing in your head. See, I'm speaking truth to power right now. So some might ban me off of Twitch because I'm speaking the truths right now. The truth that they don't want you to know about. Wouldn't be much of a professional assassin if I let every other spot of good murdering get me down now, would I? Hey, what's your secret? How do I kill the enemies efficiently while conserving as much stamina as possible? The secret is your heart, it is to say, your frame of mind. You're all looking very attractive today. Thank you. Nothing compared to you, Queen. My chat has probably never been more attractive in my life. All right. Today, chat's on fire. Chat's on fire. That's just how I feel about chat right now. Get it in your head that the act of killing, nothing special at all. Nothing more than mundane work. Mundane work? Like hitting a nail with a hammer, turning a screw with a screwdriver. Just dull, repetitive work to be repeated without much thought or physical strength. So basically, I psych myself into believing it's nothing. Does that really work? I mean, that's how I go into work every day. I'm like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna join the rat race today? And I go, everybody joins the rat race. I just gotta. And then I go into work and I type for 8 hours. That's how I do it, chat. That and a Monster Zero Sugar Strawberry Shot. Yum yum. Anything more concrete, like a better way to move my body or something? Your body movements are virtually perfect, Takumi. There's nothing to... So what's left is your mentality, right? Jot, got nothing to lose. Pretend the act of killing's the most boring job in the world. Just dull, repetitive work? You can't rough, that's Darby's job? You not want to hear goes dogs in this route? Very true. I gotta reverse time and be the dog. So I can be bad to the bone. I miss the Big Dog shirt stores. Did anyone ever go to the Big Dog shirt stores? The Big Dog shirt stores are probably the only good store in the world. Despite my misgivings, I decided to try out Yugamu's suggestion. That's rough, buddy. Oh, speaking of that's rough, buddy. When does that movie come out? When does the Avatar movie come out? I crept up to an invader that happened to be meandering about nearby and launched a surprise attack. And when are they going to release 2-second trailers for the Avatar movie until we get the whole movie? In fact, when are they going to release the entire Avatar movie in 2-second chunks, like the Spider-Man trailer, and I can just put the whole movie together? Without entertaining the fear that threatened to well up from within, I quietly lifted up my sword. Okay, I was like, what is that noise I'm hearing? It is my son is chewing on his elk antler. He loves that elk antler. Dude, elk antlers are just so good. What an insanely good, like, item. Just, an absolute SSR pull. Without entertaining the fear that threatened... Yeah, okay, I read that already. Slash, slash, slash. And brought it down nonchalantly. That's my boy! I agree. He do love his elk antlers. This was just work. Something that had to be done. No need to think too much about it. I went after the next enemy as I repeated those thoughts to myself. Detach yourself. It's just work. Detach yourself. Just work. Oh man, okay. We're going to lose our mind in this route. I see. Incredible performance, Takumi. It's like you've become another person. Yes, you have an aptitude for killing. I sensed it the moment I laid eyes on you. An aptitude for killing? Me? I think you need to get your eyes checked. I've only killed immediately upon coming to the school. It might sound strange coming from me, but I wasn't good at such things at all. I tended to miss the obvious, and my reflexes were average at best. I don't have an aptitude for anything. Gifts show up in many different ways. They manifest later in life. It's just work bit always reminds me of Undertale Genocide Route. It did remind me. I didn't even think we were gonna get this discussion. I thought he was just gonna be like totally mind broken by the next time and just be like full in like Genocide Route. Later in life? You'll understand one day. I wasn't happy to be left hanging like that, but I knew he would just be evasive if I tried to press the matter, so I didn't. Anyway, we should focus on the hunt for now. Now that I seem to be getting my mind under control, I wanted to get used to the hunting at one go as well. Let's go look for the next group of enemies. I feel like I can take down another 15 before calling it a day. Nah, I think we should call it a day now. We've earned enough points. Kodaka has played Undertale and Deltarune BT dubs? I mean, I would believe it. Absolutely believe it. And now that Kodaka... I mean, the only reason I bought this SSD is because Kodaka played Resident Evil 9 himself. And he personally DM'd me and told me how hot Leon is in the game. And also, for some reason, to give him my social security number and, like, the funny little digits on the front and back of my credit card. I don't know. But either way, I'm excited to play the game, so. But I was just getting the hang of it. And that's when it gets dangerous. Everything in moderation, including assassinations. Besides, if we keep on hunting, we'll run into them sooner or later. You okay with that? Them? Just as I was wondering who Yugamu could be talking about. Over here! This will be our starting point for the hunt today. Don't fall behind, you losers! I heard a familiar voice coming from somewhere nearby.
I quietly made my way toward the voice and peered out from behind some rubble. Bro, you know who it is. Like, come on now. I feel like I'm starting to use my Hemo Anima better. Not even a commander can stop me now. I think. Confidence is the name of the game, sister dearest. You and I both know nothing can stand in the way of our newly awakened powers and strengthened bonds. Don't start getting carried away, you two. Thinking you're invincible because you learned a thing or two's the best way to die on the battlefield. You little chicks can just stay beneath my big, strong pinions for now. Pinions? What's a pinion? Like, pinion. A smaller, typically driving gear in a mechanical gear set. Oh, right, because he's like a motorcycle. The outer part of a bird's wing, including the flight feathers. Oh, okay, it's also a bird thing. Okay. Got it. Synonym for wing. It's also a gear. It's a gear in a, like, yeah, I was like, when I first Googled it, it was like, oh yeah, it's in like a steering wheel. And I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense that he would be using a pinion because he's the, you know, that. And then I rolled down closer, and it was like, oh yeah, also bird. Ooh, I don't like that brother and sister duo. They are a little intense. I ain't gonna let any of you die on my watch. I'm gonna protect y'all with my life in the name of Takemaru Yakishiji. Apologies ahead of time. They are the writer's favorite characters. They're sus. Ima just wants to be Batman. They're hunting here too? Takemaru, Ima, and Kako weren't the only ones. I could see Tsubasa, Nozomi, and the others in the distance as well. Why does fighting invaders outside the academy seem so much more graphic? It's like I'm really killing something alive. And all that blood, so much blood. The feel of that invader I just took down still lingers on my hands. Tsubasa, are you okay? I can give you a back rub if it makes you feel better. I think a big one's coming. Why didn't I bring any barf bags with me? Lady Tsubasa is about to start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. Is there anything we can give her in place of a barf bag? Alas, necessity knows no decorum. Lady Tsubasa, heave into my sheath bag if you must. Wow. Wow, throwing up in the sheath of the Holy Jumonji sword is wild. That's a lot of respect she has for... Wow, is that unicorns? That is the silliest... Why did I... That is the silliest sword sheath bag I have seen. That is her sheath. Okay, alright. Are you sure, Kyoshka? Isn't that the Holy Jumonji sword's pajamas? Also, couldn't Tsubasa... They're in a ruined city. Like, all the buildings are knocked over. Just let her throw up on the street. Like, it will rain or other things. Throw up on the fire. It'll burn it away. There's so many... You don't have to throw up on things you own. You can throw up in a barf bag or just throw up on the street. I do not get this. Yoshika has incredible taste. She's actually the only one who's not sus. The Holy Jumonji sword is a party animal with a soft spot for the ladies. She'll understand. Now come, Lady Tsubasa. Let it all out and hold nothing back. I'll be fine. I pushed everything down with sheer willpower. Yeah. The roiling stopped. Sorry, guys. I haven't been feeling well since this morning. You don't have to mind me. Go on and get more points for yourselves. We're not supposed to mention that, Tsubasa. Looking out for one another is what teammates do. No wrestler worth their salt abandons their tag partners to get ahead in the match. Loyalty above self. None shall be left behind. It is the way of the warrior. And yet they left me behind.
Akemaru was desperately trying to protect Ima and Tako, who weren't used to fighting. Izumi and the others refused to abandon Tsubasa. He was holding them back. We were watching out for each other like true friends. Wait, where's Shoma? Why is Shoma with none of them? Did he just decide to not join a group? I used to enjoy that sort of relationship with them too. Feel my strength rapidly leaving my body. Right. Been alienated. But I just saw only served to cement that fact. All those kind and comforting words would be for me. Like you're in a lot more pain now than when you were fighting the enemies. That confirms it. Your fatal flaw. Fragile mind of yours. I left the place quietly and made my way back to school, taking care not to be seen by the others. Shoma probably isn't participating in the games, but he also said he didn't want to die. Earlier, like, we even said, you want to team up, and he went, earlier we were like, you want to join? He's like, no, I don't want to die. So, we know that he's, like, I don't know. Taking back with me nothing but an armful of distressing thoughts and feelings. I got back to my room earlier than usual, but wasn't in the mood to do anything, except lie upright on bed and stare long and hard at the ceiling. Oh my god, is it nighttime already?
Hey, soldiers, it's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Suddenly realized it was already night. Knew I should be resting. Bad memories kept surfacing in my mind and pulling me back to wakefulness. Give her back! Give Lady Kurara back to me! Sorry, but you're on your own. I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Like I'm being punished just for being alive, and just for getting Kurara killed, and just for killing Eito, and just for putting us in this killing game. The pain of being despised was more excruciating than anything the killing game or defensive battles could inflict upon me. In the first 100. It wasn't a happy ending by any means, but at least everyone was my friend. We had a barbecue, where we were all poisoned by Eito. We set up festival booths. We got testy with each other sometimes, but we always made it up in the end. Our bonds became unbreakable. How do I repair our friendship? How? I was agonizing over this matter. Is that Yugamu? Maybe you wanted to discuss our strategy for tomorrow's hunt. Although I honestly wasn't in the mood to talk. It wasn't like I could simply drive away the only friend I had right now. I got up slowly and ambled to the door. When I opened it, I saw... Hiroko? Good. I was just about to kick the door down. What are you doing here? Or rather, are you sure you want to be seen here? I'm jinxed. Nothing good will come out of any association with me. Well, aren't you wallowing in self-pity today? Finally lost your mind after falling out of favor with everyone else? Including you, right? Think so? Yeah, I do. You wanted to have a girlfriend instead of team up with me. Bro needs to get over himself a bit. Yas, girl, call him out. I know, he needs to get called out. Yeah, I do. You didn't want to team up with me like all the others. I went through hell and back after you left me in the lurch. Those invaders chased after me and surrounded me. I had no way out. They almost killed me. That wouldn't have happened if you hadn't turned me down. Wow. Wow, bro is strong incel energy. Strong incel energy right now. You ever notice how silky smooth Hiriko's hair is? And how it's a perfect shade? And how she's basically perfect?
That doesn't... none of those sounded like, things to say about Ava and Tsubasa. What are you talking about? I don't know. I don't know. I think... maybe I'm a fan of maybe a just a bit of a darker shade, one would say. Oh, skin, not hair. Lighter shade of hair. It wasn't Hiruko's fault that I'd almost been killed. I knew it in my head, but my heart refused to stop those angry words from spilling out of my mouth. Hiruko said nothing in response to my irrational accusation at first. You're right. I could have handled that better yesterday. You were already crushed by everyone's unkind words and deeds. I should have been more considerate. So here's a token of reconciliation from me to you. She took out a box she had been holding under her arm and handed it to me. Token of reconciliation? Open it. I think you'll like what you see. I took the box and gingerly lifted the cover. Inside was... What? It was the dead body of a gigantic bee. Is this some sort of sick joke? No, wait. This bee... Isn't this one of the sponsors' bees? You killed it? I did. I took advantage of the chaos after Kurara was killed to secure one. As a research sample. What sort of research? You can't be this stupid. Research that will help us kill the sponsor and put an end to this travesty of a game. The bees! Not the bees! Huh? I was dumbfounded by how nonchalantly Hiruko talked about killing the sponsor. The sponsor is invincible. We can't kill them the way we are right now. We can't. As long as we find a way to deal with the two weapons they wield. Two weapons? The bee is the first. The other is that suit they're wearing. That spacesuit thing? Yes, I believe that suit is their source of their invincible power. She was right. We attacked the fellow with all of our might. The fellow? But didn't manage to even scratch the suit. The outfit clearly had some special powers attached to it. How confident are you of finding something? My research on the suit is already in progress, and I expect to discover its weaknesses in the very near future. Really? However, I'm too deeply involved in researching the suit to spare time for anything else. I've not done anything about the bee or the identity of the sponsor yet. And you're bringing me on board to deal with the lack of manpower? Bro, you gotta get something like that. So, are you willing to join me in my quest to bring down the sponsor? If that were truly possible, I'd be more than happy to give her as much help as she needed. There were some things that were bothering me. You wanted my help. Why'd you turn me down yesterday when I asked to team up? Bro, get over yourself. Oh my god. Localizers were running out of gender-neutral words in a billion-hour game. Give them some slack. No! No slack will be given. The only slack I use is that weird Microsoft Teams-ass program that I use to talk to people at work. Alright? The only other slack I give is slack on a belay line when someone's climbing, and they say give. And then I let some of the belay rope in, and I give them some slack. Alright? Only times I give slack. Fellow isn't even really gender neutral. Is it not? What gender is fellow? We're just gonna Google it. Fellow is generally considered a gender-neutral term in professional, academic, or collective context. However, as a singular noun, when you say like fellow worker or research fellow, when as a singular noun referring to a person, that fellow, it often implies a male. It can be used for any gender when indicating a peer or colleague. Alright. We just have to take it back. When you refer to someone as a fellow, it's usually masculine. Alright, chat, you heard it. We gotta take it back. We gotta take it back for the gender neutrals. So when you have any friends, all of them are fellows now, right? All of them are fellows, alright? Do it for the fellas. All my fellows, alright?
It's for the fellas. My fellow Yuri enjoyers. I'm sorry, that is just not true. I just Googled it. So I'm just saying we can do it. We all must join hands as fellow Yuri enjoyers. Or we are all Yuri enjoyer fellows. Look at that. Then you wouldn't have had to come over again today to do this. Where are your brains? Try to remember what my exact words were. I will not be teaming up with you for this game. Surely you understood the implication. That I would be teaming up with you outside of the game instead. Oh, sorry, I guess I couldn't see past that big bush you were beating around. You gotta, much like Mofia said it earlier. Mofia said it earlier. Push the bush. I've literally never been wrong about anything ever. That is true, yeah. This is, and we've all known this. Everyone's been saying this. You've been nothing but dismissive of me so far. When I was alienated, you didn't try to take my side. Dude, Takami's Shoma hasn't shown up today, so Takami has decided to take on his level of self-deprecation. I'm losing it. Just so we're clear, this doesn't mean we trust you or anything. Yes, I do think I could have handled that better. But, can you blame me? I was literally about to say he's being Shoma. Dude, for real. For real. I was still trying to figure out if I could trust the person you are right now. The person I am right now? It sounded like there was a deeper meaning to her statement, but I decided this wasn't the time nor place to pursue it. Ooh, the Navy Cherub localizer should have said nor. If it starts with a not, then the next one needs to be nor. Another common localizer L. That's why I only ever generally off stream play all my games in native Japanese, alright? I don't know what they're saying, I can't translate it, I don't know what it means, but the pictures look pretty, just the way it was intended, alright? Should have been, I decided this wasn't the time nor place to pursue it. No, this is just adapting Takami being illiterate. Oh, dang, you're right. I stand corrected. Another common localizer W. This is why I only read subbed stuff. The Takumi Sumino that I know is essentially a good person. He cherishes his friends, and has a strong sense of justice, and possesses good leadership qualities. Someone worthy of my trust. However, you killed Eito on the night of day 2. A would-be traitor who had yet to do anything out of line. That created some doubts in me. I had to wonder if the Takumi I'm seeing right now is the Takumi I know. That is why I've been assessing you from a slight distance. To see whether you, the person you are right now, can be trusted. It's starting to make sense now. Like, why she wanted to come with me to second to last Defense Academy when I went there. She wanted to use the opportunity to ascertain my humanity. We can chat later. Let's be on our way. Foreshadowing hard in this scene. Oh wow. A wowzer. Will we find out in 500 hours? 100 hours? Only time will tell. I couldn't find a definitive answer to my question. Until that day, when the game sponsor appeared and fatally wounded Kurara. You were the first to attack that unknown enemy in order to save her, with no care about what might happen to yourself. You were like a ray of light back then, and that's when I was convinced.
You are the Takumi I know. The same kind-hearted Takumi Sumino, but the most disheveled and generic mug, who always puts his friends above himself.
My tears threatened to spill over despite myself. To think there was someone who still had so much faith in me after being called the Grim Reaper by everyone else. There, I said it. Now are you willing to work with me to bring down the sponsor? I'm not taking no for an answer. I wasn't as cold-hearted as to say no to someone who had just bared so much of their heart to me. However, you know, I want nothing more than to do just that. But I'm already in a team with Yugamu. What should we do about him? We're gonna have to kill him. We're gonna have to kill Yugamu.
Oh.
He's welcome to join us. His knowledge in biology will be very helpful in analyzing the body of that bee. He may not want to go against the sponsor, though. When it comes to killing someone, he tends to err on the side of discretion and deliberation. That's where your leadership abilities come into play. Leader what? You have just been appointed the leader of the Anti-Sponsor Alliance. They keep saying Eito didn't do anything, but he literally attempted to kill Sirei, and admitted that what Takumi said about him being evil and wanting to kill everyone was true. Eito never said he was evil, he only admitted having a brain issue. Yeah, Eito's just, he sees some weird things. He's got Sayana Utamosis. Hang on a minute. Shouldn't the one who suggested the partnership in the first place be responsible for taking the lead in... You know I'm not the leader type. Barking orders is just not my kind of thing. Excuse me? You expect me to believe you after all that tyranny you displayed in the previous 100 days? Bro, in the previous 100 days, she was alive for like 5 of them, bro.
Oh.
I'll leave the convincing to you, leader. The Anti-Sponsor Alliance will turn this situation around. Try. But what if we can fix him? Defeating the invincible sponsor of this game. I'm just saying, if we blind Eito, he'd be alright. He'd be fine. What if we take his eyes and move him over here? Beating the invincible sponsor of this game. It sounded impossible, but being told we could do this by Hiriko of all people, somehow it felt like we really could. Maybe the others would have a better opinion of me if I played a part in taking down the sponsor. Give him one day blinding stew every single day, and Eito immediately becomes your best friend. Maybe we could become friends again. I fell asleep clinging to that small ray of hope, that had lighted up my heart. Save your progress. This is actually a perfect place to end the stream. I am saving. Overwrite. Yeah, that's right. Alright. We don't know what? Okay, it's question. Are you gonna talk about how you hate Rays again? I did nothing to the Rays. I did nothing. Oh, I do hate Raymundo from Rocket Power. There is that. Yes. That's the only bad Ray. It's the only bad Ray. I'll say that. Every other Ray I've met, 11 out of 10 person. 11 out of 10 Stingray. Ray, you said you hate Ray. Yeah, Raymundo from Rocket Power.
Ah.
An Alliance? Sure, sign me up. Okay. Alliance. Sure, sign me up. Alright, wow, that was fast. That is so immediate. Okay, return the title. Alright, this is where we will end the stream for today. Alright, we are all set. Alright, and now this weekend, I shall fix my computer so it can play other video games. And we will be back on Saturday, not Saturday, I will be gone Saturday. I will be nowhere near a computer on Saturday. I can't wait for 100 Line tomorrow. Yeah, so true, so true. I will also be gone tomorrow. Good night, everyone. Good night, Etch. I always forget what I have no idea what time it is for you. I thank you for showing up. Where's my tiny cam? There we go. Woo! I really need something that just moves me over here. Nighty night, Etch. Have a good one. Nearly 4:30? Yo. Okay. Wow. Probably. Wow. Dude, that's Okay. Well, yes. Etch, get some rest. I appreciate you staying up. Harikite Iko! Thank you. Alright. Let's do a raid. And let's hop on out of here. Probably 4 a.m. Wait. See, I'm a real Etch fan. Wait, dude, am I missing Harikite Iko? Thank you. Dang it, dude. Tell Tsubasa we say goodnight. The chat says goodbye. Good night. They say goodnight, Tsubasa. Alright. Let's see. Who is streaming right now? Oh! Someone is playing Pokemon Pokopia, and it's V. We know V. Let's go do a raid. Alright, there we go. Chat, thank you so much. If you were here in the beginning, if you were here at the end, if you got to see some Scrandle with nothing, if you got to see Jorgie get some treats, if you got to watch the Yaoi and Yuri show and hold hands as we all say Yaoi and Yuri forever, thank you. I hope you all have a great one, a great night, a great start to your weekend. Just all of it. I hope you have a great one. And remember, chat, it's not like I'm streaming for you or anything like that. Fuck.